Hello, everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
We're gonna be experiencing a bad end theater.
It's going to be quite the morning. It's a blind playthrough. I am slowly falling ill, by the way, so Taryn's in complete control today.
I'm in charge.
I'm basically a chatter with perks.
Am I gonna sing if I hit the stage? Hell yeah, I'm gonna sing.
Am
You've
I
seen
gonna
this
sing?
game?
Maybe. Play your cards right, and I might do a little singing.
Ooh, water too drippy. Oh, that's so fun. I'm glad that your friend liked that we rated him.
No.
Welcome to the stream, by the
Welcome to the
way.
stream,
Hello,
of
Embedding
course.
Texas. Hello.
Thanks, Spartan. Thank you.
I'm pushing all the tea on him.
Yeah, I've been like heavily dosed with medicine, and Taryn was like, "Should we do a solo Tarny stream today?" And I was like, "What do you want to play, Taryn? It's your choice." Yeah, if there's any Tarny Pats in the chat, I could use them today. I'm feeling it.
He's feeling it. And the cat baby was up in arms too. I'm like, man, my boys
God.
are going through the ringer today.
I tell you what, that cat, even feeling how I was feeling this morning, he knows how to get me out of bed because he's like just the right amount of annoying. I love him to death, but he knows exactly how. Oh, speak of the devil. Hi, Jack.
You'll be able to hold him today.
I'll probably. Oh, thank you all for the Tarny Pats, by the way.
Thank
I'm
you,
feeling the
everybody.
love. Come here, Jack.
Ooh, RK100 Android. Welcome. I'm so excited that you were able to catch a stream. Oh no, Inky. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better from the flu. But yeah, I feel you. That congestion lasts.
I am
man.
equipped with cat now.
I think there's just like stuff just going around.
Yeah, my brother I was talking to my brother this past weekend, and he was feeling sick. My mom was dealing with something too, so everybody seems to be getting sick. Except Taryn, thank God.
I have a gift. I feel like when I get sick, it's like a foregone conclusion that Nick's gonna get sick, but it's a 50-50 when Nick gets sick if I get sick.
Quartz. With the Robotrippin, when you take too much Robitussin, I'm gonna use that. That's so good.
Oh god damn, I was like, wait, where's this comment? That
Taryn-
is so funny.
Taryn gave me Robitussin PM way back when we did that SL1 playthrough of Dark Souls 3, and I was Robotripping back
Uh-huh. I remember that happened to me once in college, and I was in my math class, and that was the trippiest. I don't even remember what, but there were some kind of graphs involved, and I was like, oh my gosh, the board is swirling. I was like, god damn it.
then. What is this game? This is another visual novel, kind of similar to Slay the Princess. And this was actually a gift from our very own moderator, Nut Dude, who I'm not sure if Nut Dude's here right now, but definitely pour one out for Nut Dude. Give him some spins. This is courtesy of the Nut.
My answer to your question was I don't know. And that's the thing. So no one spoil. This is a blind playthrough. I think it's a pretty quick game, but obviously since I'm playing, I'm going to stretch it out like 3 times the length just completely by accident. So we're all just going to be going through this together.
I figured it was the perfect thing to have Taryn play, because boy, does Taryn like to take her time with things, you know?
So I don't know if this is going to be as decision-based or what, but Nick can just sit and enjoy it in the corner with the cat baby.
Can't spoil what I've never heard of. It was a busy January. Oh my god. We were just talking about that because we had to make a quick grocery run this morning. And we couldn't believe it was February.
Insanity.
We were like, what? Finally? The year-long January has ended?
January lasted forever, it felt like. I feel like there are some months that just zip by and I'm like, where did the time go? No, not January.
Yeah, CL Nut Dude was he was listening when you were suggesting Bad End Theater. So
Uh-huh.
huge props to Nut Dude. Nut Dude is the hero of today's stream.
I did check in with him though, and he was saying to just go ahead and play it because he'll catch the VOD. Because I was like, do you want to be here? Like, I can wait. We can schedule till you have a time that you're here. And he's like, just play.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Inky, we're gonna be going through this for the first time together. I love it.
First snow of the year this week for you, Couches.
Ooh.
That's cool. Hope you keep warm.
Yeah. Is it like enough where, roads close
Yeah,
and
is it gonna stick?
work and school and all that kind of stuff? Or is it like was it a dusting? Yeah, Quartz, you had a busy January too. I swear, like everyone I'm talking to was just saying, yeah, January was wild.
January just dragged this year. But it also flew by. I don't know. It's one of those weird things where every day, the watch pot never boils, right? Because I kept looking at the calendar and I'm like, how is that already tomorrow? I thought that was like a week away.
Nick, Stereotype Gamer saying that you have to sugarcoat it, where I'm savoring the experience. I'm not a slow player. I'm savoring the experience.
Taryn really likes to chew her food, It's
Okay.
sticking in the backyard. Oh, man.
Ooh.
So that is cold then.
Yeah.
Bundle up.
Leafheart, you can catch Sunday streams. Well, I'm glad you can be here at least on Sundays.
You have to skip that class. I don't condone this.
School and other priorities come first, and then
As fun as stream is,
Uh-huh.
do your homework.
and then when you have the time, we love having you.
Exactly. So funny. Hey, Midnight Echo, hello.
Hello.
Approved by Fluffing NASA? Ooh,
Ooh.
we're cute as hell. Ooh, Biolab. I would not skip Biolab. That would be ill-advised.
Oh yeah, lab. I swear, like the labs, like they just completely count it as like an absence sometimes.
If you miss a lab, like, oh my god,
Because how do you make that up?
it's hard. Sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
Hey, Don Toast, how are you?
Hello. Olivia. Well, I hope you had a good birthday. That's so funny. You're like, it's taking forever to get here, and then you're like, oh my god, it's over.
Nobody fail any classes to catch a treat. Yeah, exactly. Fail the class and then watch the VOD, right?
I'm just catching up with chat a little bit. It's so funny. I try to catch up, and then everyone keeps like chatting more. So I'm like, oh, I want to catch up with what they're saying.
This is
so I
such a
just haven't-
social hour for Taryn. It's Taryn's favorite part of streaming.
It is. I love talking with you guys.
It's like, oh yeah, there's a game here.
I'm like, what? Oh yeah. I'm like, this is just nice little. I think I saw someone mention that it gave Undertale vibes. I'm like, yeah, and I'm totally digging it.
Yeah, I
Hello,
don't
Dawn Toast.
I
What?
don't usually get sick. I'm
No.
pretty resilient, but I don't know what's been. I feel like I've been battling it all week, and this morning I just woke up and was like, all right, Taryn, give me the medicine.
Your body's like finally
It's
succumbing.
like I can't afford to go under next week. Hey, have a good one, Gray.
Oh, thank you, Gray.
Your sister got COVID 3 times?
Oh no.
no. Well, I'm glad you dodged it, Spartan.
Yeah. Exactly. We have to catch up with everybody. Like
Oh my goodness.
some of you guys I haven't. Some of you guys I haven't got to chat with before at all. But some of you, I haven't seen since Wednesday. That's still a long time. And then some of you guys have seen since Sunday. That's like a whole week. Your mom visited. Oh, that's so fun, Olivia. That's so fun. I hope you guys had a good time.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for the resub. 3 months,
Thank
Clivia.
you. You're playing Ark Survival Evolved, Benetica. That's so funny. Well, I hope she feels better. Yeah, that's the classic, like the person who, has the free time pulls the person who's, still operating as at normal into whatever they're doing.
The 3 months pink rose is good. I love that one.
Ooh, it's such a pretty rose.
Should we get into it, Taryn?
Yeah.
I'm really curious what this is going to be like. Backseat Gamer, thank you.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're so excited you're here.
Welcome to the stream. This is going to be fun.
Yes.
Bonjour, Ben.
Hello, Bendy Straw. Hello, Bendy Straw. Okay, I will
Gotta stay hydrated.
So is this just like a clicking game as well?
It should be, yeah.
So I just click enter.
That's how most visual novels work.
Let's begin.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
I'm excited for this one.
Ooh. Welcome to the Bad End Theater. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. You will make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths. Oh no. I have to make choices, everybody. Oh god.
Karen's favorite.
I have to make choices. Yeah, I toy with the fate. All in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. Oh, this sounds so sad. But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like.
Ooh.
If I'm toying with fate, should
Already
I be the
have
little...
dolls to select, huh?
Nah, I like dolls. You are... Is this gonna... Oh, wait, the human doll or the demon doll? Does this already take me down a path?
We're already getting indecisive, chat. Buckle up.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a little demon doll because I think it's cute with like the tail and the horns.
Midnight Echo. Most games, I usually will play first so that I have something interesting to say about Taryn's playthrough. So you're a demon, Taryn.
I'm a demon.
Fierce-looking guy just minding your own business.
Eee! How will you interact with the human doll?
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Attack it or play nice? Oh, so I have like a wicked option versus like a not wicked option. I just immediately started thinking of the music. I've never seen the musical. I know like 2 songs, but those songs are really, really, really good. So anytime I hear the word wicked, I just want to like think of those songs.
Are you gonna attack or play nice?
I'm gonna play nice.
Oh.
I'm laying down.
It kills you.
What?
Well,
The human is evil.
well, shouldn't have played nice.
I was trying to like, best foot forward and all that.
Well, I hope you learned a valuable lesson today
God
about
damn
being
it.
nice, Taryn.
I'm gonna be mean to everybody
There
now.
you go.
No more nice, Tarny. You try to make friends with a human doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. That's so sad. You found your very first bad ending. But don't worry, the story need not end here.
Just as you already ended the game. That was a quick stream, everybody. Dust our hands off. Yeah, I was gonna say, there are exceptions to that, Inky. Like Liza P. Taryn played before me. I had like a playthrough I started simultaneously, but I was way behind Taryn.
Yeah.
That was actually kind of fun. It was cool, like, letting Taryn explain stuff to me for once.
I like when that happens.
Understandably, though, that's a much harder video to make.
Yeah.
So you replay the same story several times, but the choices every character makes can change drastically. Okay. So you're going for a good ending, Taryn.
I'm going for a good ending? Okay.
Oh, Jack is like, he's up and running.
Is he getting wiggly?
Come here, Jack. I want to hold you.
This time, try controlling the other doll.
What if you ignore it?
I want to be the demon doll again.
Oh.
Oh, it literally won't let
railroading
me.
you.
Okay. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy just minding your own business. That's bullshit because the demon came to be nice and then it killed me. So I don't believe this for a second. How will you interact with the demon doll? Play nice. Yay!
Aw,
We
how
became
sweet.
friends. I did play Halo before, Nick. That is true. I came from a Halo household.
Taryn grew up playing Halo. Taryn grew up dying in Halo. Is what
That's yeah.
She was kind of like target practice. But not today. Nowadays, Taryn's dangerous.
Why, this isn't a bad ending at all. I should have written out this possibility. It's just not suited to my theater whatsoever. Now that you know how the story goes, you can set the doll's behavior in advance. What? As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to whatever you chose during your last playthrough. Oh!
So the demon was nice because you were nice in your previous playthrough.
Oh my god! Thank you for explaining that, by the way. My brain was slowly getting there, but I was about to ask 20,000 questions. But now you can turn each one on or off without having to replay from that doll's perspective. Yes, my theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. I like puzzles.
Taryn and I are both the oldest siblings in our families, but Taryn's brother's a year younger than her.
Yeah.
And he's an absolute Halo, like, savant. He's really good at Halo. So you can turn the doll's behaviors on and off at any time?
It would appear so. I don't really know how yet, but I'm gonna learn. Our favorite show to watch together. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that's a good question.
There's a lot of shows.
What are we watching these days? We haven't watched anime in a little bit. It's been a while. We've been super busy, but that was like our go-to. We were watching like Solo Leveling.
Yeah. I really like watching anime with you.
Taryn went on this like romance. Like she fell down the romance rabbit hole last year.
And naturally like
we watched like every anime with a pink-haired girl that you can name.
Yeah, you got sucked into naturally.
I know. I was like, I'm just gonna do my own thing. I was like raiding in RuneScape over here, and then I like couldn't help but start watching, and I fell down the rabbit hole too.
Yeah,
Love is War was on that list.
Yep. I also loved Yamada. Is it Love like
Oh yeah.
999? That one was hilarious too because they were like playing a game.
We liked Spy Family too.
Yep. I liked Comey Can't Communicate, Dress Up Darling. I went on down a whole
She got like the whole like flight
kick.
of
I feel like I'm missing like
romance.
all of them.
I love how you can't really see it, can you, Terry? But your little character's head fits perfectly on the bottom,
I love that. I love that.
Grave of the Fireflies. Yeah, I haven't seen that one, Spartan.
No, wait, Nick, is that the one your brother was telling me that's like he wants me to watch, but it's really sad?
Is it?
I don't know.
Okay, the cat's on the move. The keyboard has been pressed by the cat feet. All right. Let's keep rolling here.
But I like talking about
So you're
shows.
a hostile human doll and a wicked demon doll. See, so you can select that. So the doll will attack. The doll will attack.
So the human can be hostile or not hostile, and then the demon can be wicked or not wicked.
I love that Taryn's the one playing, and the cat decides he's gonna lay on her keyboard now.
Yeah, his booty just went right on my hand holding the mouse.
I think you go back to the demon and this time attack the human. I want to see what happens. Oh wait, you can set. So make the human hostile.
Huh?
You can set the human as hostile.
Oh, so they're both hostile?
Well, I guess yeah, you could.
But I've already seen it when the demon doll like is nice and the human was hostile.
I know, but what happens if you do the demon and you're not nice?
But do we want the human to be hostile or not hostile? Like, are they going up against each other?
Maybe make the demon wicked and then attack the demon. Or be nice as the human. I don't know. Just try different combinations.
Okay. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? Oh, I see. Let's see here. Play
so you
nice.
made him wicked, so he's gonna kill you. All right.
What does this mean?
I guess.
Am I doing
do
it again? If I click reset the stage, does that move me to like not the tutorial, or am I still the tutorial?
No, I think reset the stage is like you're still playing the game.
Oh, so if I'm done, like the game is done?
do either of you have experience in D&D? Ooh, that's a great question. We went to our first D&D. We did like a one-shot campaign this Saturday. Wait, no, it was Friday. Sorry.
Friday night.
It was a couple days ago.
It was
We had a lot of
fun.
We had a ton of fun.
There was so much I don't know, and it was so funny because they were doing a really good job, like, teaching us. There was another person there too, one of our friends who hadn't played before, but it was so funny that they would be like, okay, now roll like this dice, and I'm like, which one is this? And then everyone kind of come and like help me like point out. I'm like, I know what the D20 is.
That's the tutorial, so you just click on don't.
Nice. That's what I wanted to know. Do you understand how to play?
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, Nick gets it.
I get it.
So this game saves your progress automatically, so just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace.
It's perfect.
We're
just
that.
collecting bad endings. What kind of characters did you play? I was a halfling monk named Wing Kempo, who was a master of beheading Kempo. I was afflicted with a curse that it was like a curse of sobriety, so I couldn't be inebriated anymore, and I was trying to like I was trying to exercise the curse. And then Taryn, what was your girl was a bard, right?
Yeah, I was a half elf bard. It's actually quite similar to my when we made our Baldur's Gate video. It was quite similar to that character. But I was like, you know what? It's been a bit since I've been a bard, and I was like, I feel like I know a lot more about Baldur's Gate. So I was like, okay, I'll probably have a better idea of how to like go back and be a better bard, and then that'll, I'll be able to learn D&D that way. And so I was a half elf bard named Liara Sunflower, not at all inspired by Witcher or Mass Effect or any of the things, but I make friends with everybody, and I'm obviously, as a bard, I'm doing a lot of singing, so I had a song stuck in my head for God knows how long, and it wasn't letting me like sleep, and so I really needed to sleep, and so I needed to get something to cure the song stuck in my head. That way I could finally get some sleep. So that's how we got to the town, like the starting area for the campaign. But it was really, really fun. Ooh, an online one shot. Who would be the DM?
Yeah, that would be.
I cannot be the DM, not yet. I don't know nearly enough. The DM was so good, though.
We had a really good DM.
So
I was really
good.
impressed. She did a great job.
Mm-hmm. Bards are so fun.
My the person who invited us along was a good friend of mine who's a personal trainer, and so he was a dwarf who was it was a paladin dwarf who was trying to become a motivational speaker, and he was like traveling the world to try and write a self-help book. And so everyone we met on the journey, he would just be like, you and I are a lot alike.
It was so funny.
It was great. Wow, we have a lot of new characters here, by the way.
He looks so cute. I like the Overlord. The Underling, the Maiden, and the Hero. So before, I guess, the tutorial just literally kept it as human and demons. Now I have all the options.
Yeah, you've got options. This I think the game's about to open up quite a bit here. So go ahead.
And it has a counter, a bad end counter.
Start clicking things, Taryn.
And I want the bad endings, not the good endings? Or are there only bad endings?
We're working towards the good ending, I think. We have to get all the bad endings on the way there.
Oh. Yeah, you guys did Avatar, you squeal. Still, I would let you guys work it out amongst yourselves. Okay. Let us see here. Oh, locked. Wait, is everyone locked?
You just have to. No. You can't set them because you haven't seen what they can do yet.
I see.
Ooh.
You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you'd think. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called Hero, whose whole purpose in life is just to dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? We've actively avoided pissing off the humans in hopes they'll leave you and your army alone, but they never do. Those pesky humans. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing, if you're being quite honest with yourself. You don't really understand the politics of it. That's like a
Yeah,
moment.
she
She's
throws
flipping
her
her
hair.
hair. But you remind yourself everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil overlord they expect. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to such a higher standard like that. Who's this little guy? One of your underlings walks into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. I like this like positive inner monologue. It's like, I am awesome. She's doing like a power pose. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling? Oh no, it's a choice.
boy.
Oh, tyrant.
Tyrant.
Tell them to get back to work, grant them the day off. I mean, I hired them to do their job. Why are they complaining?
There you go. Tyrant Tarny. Oh, man.
You give them a
Damn.
lecture about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. Your servants ought to do more. Your servants ought to do what they're told, whether they like it or not. She's like, bah, 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 bah. He's like, yes, mistress.
Poor guy.
They look really unhappy with you, but you're sure they'll thank you for this later. Venturing too far from the castle tends to spell death.
Tyrant. So good, Ciel. It's so funny.
Oh, thank you, Backseat Gamers. We really like Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah, that honor run is. We started a new one and it's still active, but
Yup.
let me tell you, it's a real chore convincing Taryn to play. Taryn gets stressed playing the honor runs.
I like them, but I get stressed, so it's hard for me to like get started. I see, this is where the real game is beginning, not Tarrant. Oh, D&D with Tardino could actually be an amazing stream idea. I mean, if we have
We'll figure something out, maybe.
the people to guide us,
Yep.
we might be able to figure something out.
There was like a part where we were trying to figure out a map, and it was just Taryn and I's characters, and my buddy's like, "This is exactly how you guys argue in real life." Oh.
He invited us because there were people that he knew, but he's like, okay, I don't want to be like the only person who doesn't know how to play this, and so we were there too. And so he was just laughing. He's like, this is exactly what I wanted. Where I'm like, well, I mean, we're just here having fun, so like, we're glad we were able to deliver, I guess.
Too funny.
Okay, they look. Oh wait, we already. You dismiss the underling and lie down in your nice, comfy Overlord bed. I would have an Overlord bed, wouldn't I? All that lecturing made you want to take a nap. Growing up, I remember, it's like, you know, like how you're like in a little kitty bed and then you like move to like a bigger bed, and at some point,
The race car bed.
yeah, my room was gonna be like the guest room. If we had like grandma come over or something, so I would just end up sleeping, you know, in a sleeping bag or something, like in my siblings' room. And so anyway, so I got a queen bed, and the one that they did, it was like the 4-poster, and so it was my princess bed. So she has an Overlord bed, I had a princess bed.
Everybody's
I get
happy.
it. Everybody's happy. You fall asleep pretty quickly. Just another one of your amazing talents as the Overlord. This is what matches my talents in real life. You awake to a huge commotion outside. Uh-oh, she's gonna be
no.
pissed. A hero showed up and started totally murdering your soldiers. What the hell, guy?
What the hell, guy?
You rush out onto the battlefield to confront this jerkwad. You curse at him and very rudely acquire his reasons for doing all of this. Well, have fun, Big L. I hope those cookies are tasty.
Cookies sound good.
The hero yells at you, demanding you return the maiden you're holding captive. I'm holding a maiden captive? You don't know what he's talking about, but you can't forgive his actions. You battle with the hero, but he has grown strong from cutting down your army. You are unable to defeat him. What?
Uh-oh.
With decisive swings, he stabs and cuts you to pieces.
No.
No! You fall. You have failed your subjects. You spit curses weakly. You wish you'd been stronger. Maybe you were never suited to be the overlord in the first place. The truth was, you were never that much more powerful than demons who served you. It was the title, the control that gave you strength. These are your thoughts as you are swallowed by darkness. The play's over!
Curtain
Conquered
call.
Overlord end! Ah!
Okay. So you got Tyrant. So maybe we should do the hero.
I was gonna go Overlord, not Tyrant.
Well, no, you get to pick that one. You see what I'm saying? So
So
like, you can pick how the Overlord's gonna act. Because you were a Tyrant last time,
uh-huh.
you can make her a Tyrant, and you can pick another character.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying? Will
Okay.
the Overlord die? Yeah, that prediction went pretty quick. So anyways, why not try the hero since we just saw the hero?
I want to see the underling.
Oh, okay.
How does he feel? Like, what? Because
Yeah.
I was a tyrant and I made that choice, but I want to see just how bad it was for him to be guarding my castle.
So now you know that the Overlord's going to be a tyrant to you.
You are a demon underling in service of the Overlord. You are particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you anyway.
At least that's what my friends say.
Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place staring into nothing. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. See, maybe the Overlord wasn't listening, but I didn't hear that he was asking for a day off. I heard that he was bored.
That's
So
fair.
that's why I made my decision. She gives you an earful about her. Oh no,
Oh,
that's how
yeah,
you saw
that's
me.
how you. That's how you were last time.
He gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture before returning to your post.
Poor underling.
What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain about the Overlord to your friends. They agree that she's kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throat. Are they gonna work with the humans? You only want to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into an assassination plot.
Oh,
no. You should probably steer this in a responsible direction.
Let's overthrow her.
No, you're sick of this Overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time for a change of management. Your friend suggests maybe you should be the new Overlord.
Oh wow.
You like the sound of that. You announce your first act of rebellion is to take that day off like you wanted. Your friends aren't very impressed. You assure them you'll talk more about the assassination thing when you get back, which satisfies them. Whee! You sneak out of the castle and have some fun.
Oh boy.
The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. Oh my gosh, doing somersaults! Oh god, it's been ages since I've thought about somersaults. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She seems very frightened and screams for a hero to come save her. You consider your options. Gobble her up? Tell her to
Hungry.
quit yelling? Oh, they're friends! When the maiden realizes you're not going to hurt her, she regains her composure. Now she started talking to you like you're friends or something. You don't understand humans at all. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you. Because why is there conveniently only one language in the world?
That's a good question.
If demons and humans have independent societies, wouldn't it make sense for them to each have their own language? The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line, from what you gather, is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do, but I thought he was the Overlord. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. The Overlord asks you where you found this maiden, knowing full well you left the castle when you weren't supposed to.
Oh no.
You apologize for disobeying her, but hope that the maiden has an interesting enough, is an interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. The Overlord nods and says everything's cool as long as you always listen to her from now on. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. You mentioned how you can't believe you and your friends were even considering overthrowing her. Oh no. She gives you a look and says, that was just a joke, of course. He's like sweating bullets. She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's about time for a nap. Uh-oh. Do not turn your back. No, do not turn your back. After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sounds of battle.
Uh-oh.
You emerge from your room to find that a hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk! Oh, avenge comrades or save yourself. You look around at the lifeless forms of those you've known for as far back as you can remember. You feel glad not to be in their shoes. You also feel guilty for thinking that as you flee the castle until you remember your role, not as an underling, but as a demon. This kind of thing is expected of you. Maybe you'll start a new life far away from any humans or demons, or you'll live peacefully alone in some deep dark forest somewhere. Deserter underling end.
Okay.
Hungry and disloyal. Oh, I love that. I love that. Hello, everybody who's been joining.
Yeah, what a jerk.
What a jerk.
Hero who murdered his friend.
Does the exclamation match the action? Okay, let's investigate the hero.
Do you want to make a hungry or disloyal underling?
We'll go disloyal because I don't want her to get eaten.
Okay.
You are the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. I feel like we need one of the voices. Like, would it be the voice of the from Slay the Princess?
Oh,
Which
yeah.
voice?
Like the voice of... Who would the hero be? I guess the hero. The voice of the hero.
Ah, shit.
Duh.
Your life has been rather ordinary, aside from the occasional heroic adventures, fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held at a nearby demon overlord's castle. She's like, ha ha ha. And then the maiden's like, no, help! And he has his fist all balled up. Oh my god.
Oh my god, welcome, Miss Payday.
Hello, Miss Payday.
I'm glad you caught us live.
Ah! Oh, I'm so excited. That's so fun. You're binging all the videos.
Who even puts a village next to where an entire demon army hangs out?
That's a very good question. You're happy to protect the townspeople, though. You were born to play this role. I like to think it's like a little like blanky, like cave. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. But demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. I'm gonna bravely slaughter the evil creatures. You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. Whooshum, whooshum. You feel much stronger now. It's like a da-da! After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord.
Ooh, dutiful or diplomatic?
Ask if they'll let you in, cut through the demon army. We're going full on.
Oh, damn. Aaron slicing and dicing.
You gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the maiden. These are all the evil demons anyway. The world is much safer with them gone. That's what you tell yourself while you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chamber anyway. You find the maiden being held captive by the Overlord, just as you expected. Or suspected. They're both smiling. But for some reason, you can't sense anything sinister happening. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate.
Heroic.
We're gonna go heroic. Destroy the Overlord. You lunge forward, driving your blade through the evil Overlord. She screams, then falls silent. Ah! The Overlord has been slain. You smile, offering the maiden your
The
hand.
maiden's like, what the hell?
The hand is all bloody, oh god. She takes it after a slight hesitation. She must be surprised about how strong you are. You escort the maiden home. She's oddly quiet on the trek back to the village. She must be too shy to speak. Oh god, no. The villagers are very pleased with what a good job you've done slaying the overlord and saving a hostage. They throw a huge celebration in your name. You are remembered for generations as the greatest hero the village has ever seen. Triumphant hero ends.
Triumphant.
Nick, did you watch Adventure Time?
I did. Yeah.
I did not watch Adventure Time.
Very good show.
Okie dokie. Was I dutiful and heroic?
Yeah, you got both of those.
So let's see. I'm gonna do that exact thing, and then I feel like I want to see what the maiden's perspective is.
All right.
You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. You are told that you are fated to be captured by the overlord one day because you are a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. You think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity? Who knows? You are in a church, you pray to your god, asking why you've been born into this role of a maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You are impatient.
She is pouting.
She's pouting. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were just hurry up and get captured already. Oh my gosh. You leave a note to venture forth to find a demon. Just to, see what happens. So that note must be like what they're setting the hero out for. Oh no. Not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. Yeah, he does look kind of scary. Shout for a hero to come save you. Introduce yourself. You tell the demon your name and explain you're a maiden from the village. You tell them what you were thinking, you tell them that you were thinking maybe you could understand your role better if you were to hurry up and get taken by a demon already. The demon doesn't seem to have... The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating. They agree to take you to their master nonetheless. Yeah, I remember because the little demon was thinking about how odd is it that I can speak to this human woman.
Yeah.
This is giving you Adventure Time vibes. That's hilarious. After a long walk to the castle, you are introduced to the Overlord. She lectures the underling that brought you here, who was apparently told not to leave their post. You wonder what cruel punishment awaits them. But to your surprise, she lets him off easy. The underling is dismissed and the Overlord turns to you, looking very interested. You explain why you've come and she squints at you. It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens or do anything else that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, that doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out and something awful would happen. Then a hero would come to your rescue. She seems all down.
Aww.
You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough.
You're maidenless.
You are maidenless. You ask the Overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. Just go home and stop worrying about Destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk to her more. The Overlord shares many stories about oh god, my heart is already breaking. The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you, and little by little you realize they may not be the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages.
Oh no.
She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to send a hero out after them. You realize that must be why you've never heard of any demons attacking your town. You express your gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them.
Look at that face.
Oh god. You've always thought demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but it seems the Overlord could say the same of humans. You may be different, but really you're just trying to live your lives the same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better. But maybe everything I've said was just to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? Even if she were to capture you now, you think this place is far more interesting than the way things were back home. She's like, You kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all the time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with this overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach. But then, a hero barges into the room. No! His clothes are stained by a dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon, too. You realize it must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened. Oh, God. The hero suddenly dashes toward the overlord, sword drawn. Oh, no. Protect her or do nothing. You selflessly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny you think. You never could have imagined this would be the way you would die. Oh, the roles are all switched around, but it feels right to you somehow. You are glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone rather than being saved yourself. Oh, as your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out all right for your new friend. Oh, the sacrificial maiden. Ending. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. This is quite the no longer maidenless. Okay. Polite and martyr. Ooh. Okay.
So maybe go be the overlord and don't be a tyrant this time. See if you can unlock other ones,
So if I click it, this doesn't matter, right? Because I'm going to be clicking.
I mean, I would just turn it off, and then you can go in.
Should I have her be polite and be a martyr? Or be heroic and dutiful? We'll go here.
Yeah, I think you just want to try to get new combinations.
So this is all about combinations.
Mm-hmm.
This is math class.
So this is the same thing up until we get the chance to be a tyrant. A tyrant.
A tyrant. So is this skip to like stuff I haven't seen
before? It might take
before?
you to the next choice. Yeah, try skip. There you go. So you can grant them the day off now.
You tell them to go take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark soul. A day off should be fine every once in a while. They thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. You have nothing better to do today, so you decide to nap for a little while. Being an overlord sure is great. Ooh, okay, I'll press the bad end button next time I'm at the character select screen.
I will remind her, CL, don't worry.
You awake to a knock on your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. Oh,
It's the
she's
maiden.
so cute. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been thinking about some very impatient thinking about her impending capture. So she's come here to speed things along. You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her you never had any plans to capture any humans. She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough. How could I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stay and talk to you some more. She looks so determined. She's so cute. You feel warm inside as you look into her eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say.
Ooh, you could be antisocial.
But she's so determined.
But when we stay to talk, the hero comes and kills us.
But maybe there's stuff that happens after that because I don't know because I died as the maiden.
Because the maiden is a martyr, so you can see what happens afterwards.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll come back and do the antisocial one. You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not all what she expected them to be. You're glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kinds of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as to not agitate them and get heroes sent after you. That explains why people in my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are all very grateful. You're surprised to hear her say thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time and that you're actually super evil all along. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. You can't tell if she's into you or not. You notice the sounds of battle have started ringing throughout your castle halls. The maiden is getting nervous, but you reassure her that it's only your underlings roughhousing. No big deal. You know, it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that. Your army will take care of it. It isn't long before the hero bursts into your room. But he shouldn't have made it here. Why didn't they stop him? The hero just stands there unsure of himself. He is covered in demon blood. As the maiden speaks to him to try and explain the situation, you move past the hero and out of the door. she just leaves. You're not thinking clearly. Seeing your servant's bodies in pieces all strewn about your castle is really taking it out of you. No! Is it because you gave them the day off? The hero did this? There's so much blood. Why? Did he come for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There was no one for the hero to save here. There was never any harm to anyone. You were just talking to her. Why has it turned out like this? The maiden shouts something behind you. No! And you turn just in time to see her throw herself between you and the hero's blade. It pierces her chest and she falls to the floor, lifeless. Oh my god. As the pool of blood beneath her grows, so does your rage. This hero has taken everyone from you now. You lose control. And the hero is obliterated. But your hatred for the humans has not yet been sated. Oh no. You go on to destroy them all and become ruler of the entire world. The vengeful overlord. And oh god, there's other vengeful overlord ends. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was determined to save the friendship.
Okay, so reset the stage and then try clicking the top right. Oh, there you go.
Huh?
So you can click on the characters and you can see the branches.
Oh. This is both helpful and also incredibly overwhelming. So. Oh. Someone had a very much fun making this. So there's a ton of overlord ones. And then I feel like I've done a lot of the early paths, but I can get a lot of
There's
different.
a lot of different options.
Yeah.
There.
So this one is the antisocial. So she needs to be antisocial, maybe. Oh, so if I click, so the maiden is polite. Then the underling brings them into the castle. Then the underling gets involved in a plot to destroy everyone. And then the overlord is antisocial. So I need to go be antisocial so I can see this long one.
Yeah, so go be the underling and then set up an antisocial.
Well, I think I need to make the overlord antisocial first.
Oh, you weren't. That's
Because
right.
I wasn't.
Okay.
This exits the game, right? I don't want to do that. I love that they gave us that. Someone just wandering around blind. Oh my god. And I've done like nothing for the hero. I did not a whole heck of a lot for the maiden either.
Well, you've only done one cycle for each. The overlord's the only one.
Oh, I can be antisocial.
Oh, there you go. So do antisocial and then do the underling.
Polite and then martyr. Heroic, dutiful. Let's investigate. I must be antisocial to save her life.
So you can
I
skip
see.
To the. Let's see. So she lets you go. Yay!
Okay, here we go. You set out on your adventure outside the castle. The atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around the grass wild and free. So she let me have time off. I didn't just run away.
Yeah, this time you didn't get it very riled up.
As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She greets you and says she has a favor to ask. You consider your options. Hear her out or gobble her up. Let's hear her out.
Yeah, we haven't gobbled her up.
Yeah, we'll do that next, maybe. You're in a good mood today and rather curious about what the maiden has to say. Humans don't usually talk to you, so this is kind of exciting. You hadn't guessed it would be even possible to understand each other before now. The maiden's going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line, from what you gather, is she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Meanwhile, from her perspective, he's like sitting, like looking at a plant.
She's not paying attention.
La 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 la. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. They seem to be getting along just fine, so you decide it's about time for a nap. So he didn't get a lecture because she was happy that she sent him on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sounds of battle. You emerge from your room to find that a hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk! I love that. It like does not match like your friends getting murdered by a bloodthirsty hero. Henry Stickmin collection. Oh, it's another Choose Your Own Adventure. Throw it in the Discord. Throw it in the Discord thread. Oh my god, I am freaking loving these. This is so funny. Okay. You emerge from your room and find out that a hero has slaughtered. Oh wait, I already said this. Ooh.
So I think we need to avenge our comrades this time, yeah?
Was this the path? Okay, let's test it out.
Because last time we just ran away.
Who does this guy think he is, coming in here and killing everyone like some maniac? What did he ever do to him? Or what did we ever do to him? You lunge at him while he's busy, driving his sword into the guard, who sometimes brought you food whenever they noticed you were feeling kind of down. That's like the best kind of guy. You like that guard. You wish all your demon heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You bite into him, tearing flesh from bone. It tastes like iron. The hero struggles. You feel his sword go through you, but there is no pain, only retribution. More of your comrades pile onto him as your consciousness fades. The hero is overtaken. Your army has won. Oh, you have earned your rest. The victorious underling end. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna do that again, but we're gonna run away.
Well, I think we need to have a not dutiful hero, right? So he doesn't kill all the demons.
Oh. So I already gotten these ones, so he needs
Yeah.
to not be in the play, maybe.
So there's one, if you look above, right? That's a hero. So that's the not dutiful hero. That there's some new stuff if we go that route.
So I'm trying to unlock this one.
Right, but we have to figure out how to get there by turning on and off things. You understand what I'm saying?
So I click him again?
Right, and let's see what happens now. And that's why they give you the skip, because you got, it's like trial and error. So you don't have to either.
Well, that'll be a different test. You're in a good mood today and rather curious about what the maiden has to say. La 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 la. They're going back to the castle. Nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. They seem to be getting along just fine, so you decide it's about time for a nap. Uh-oh. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude.
Oh no.
One of them is stepping on you pretty hard. You ask them what the deal is. They say they're planning a whole revolution. They're going to get rid of the current overlord and put a new ruler in place. They want to hear if you're in or out, and being a pretty lazy underling, you of course reply with, "That sounds like a lot of trouble. How about we just skip it instead?" Your friends question your loyalty to their cause. Oh. Does that mean like a little death thing?
I think that gets you an ending.
Oh.
You can get one of the endings that way. So the disloyal. Interesting.
See, that is most definitely not what is happening.
Do we have disloyal already? We have hungry and disloyal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's gonna happen if you do?
Which one are you wanting?
I
This
don't
one?
know. Pick whichever one you want.
I want this one. You tell them you were just joking and clarify that you're totally in it to win it. They say you were always terrible with jokes. Whether or not you actually feel like killing the Overlord, you know how bad it's gonna end up on the wrong side of things. And if this assassination deal doesn't pan out, you can always pretend you were innocent all along. But beneath your shield of faux confidence, you worry that you're actually getting yourself dragged into. You follow your friends outside the castle to talk more about the plan. You're curious if they have any idea how they want to go about this. They figured they'd just lock her in a room and set it on fire. What a stupid plan! That could go wrong in so many ways. You realize your friends are all just a bunch of directionless thugs, useless without someone's guidance. Your guidance. There'd probably be casualties if you fought her head on, and while showy deaths make a revolution a heck of a lot more fun, it's probably the wrong way to go. Your friends agree and suggest that you play assassin. You really didn't want it to come down to this. But you can't back down now. They'll have to be the ones to assassinate you'll have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. You sneak into the Overlord's room. She's taking a nap like usual. All these demons do is sleep. This is almost too easy. You silently approach your master. She looks so peaceful. Chicken
Ooh,
out.
coward.
Time to die. Let's chicken out. You don't want to kill her. You can't go through with it. You turn to leave the room, but you find your friends blocking the exit. In a panicked whisper, you ask them to let you out. This seems to have been their way of testing your loyalty. You tell them this is pretty and asks again to be let out. The Overlord stirs in her bed. While your head is turned, the demons shut the door. You scramble into the Overlord's closet to hide before she wakes up and sees you. There's nothing you could possibly say to explain this and survive. You're trembling. You can't believe those assholes would bully you like this. You feel like crying. Light flickers at your feet. It doesn't take you long to realize they've set the room on fire, so they just went ahead with their other plan. Oh my god. You hear the Overlord trying to get the door open to no avail. You're both trapped. Too afraid to move, you resign yourself to your fate. You and the Overlord burn together. The cowardly underling ending.
Huh.
So I could do this again, and then we could not do coward. Did I even get close to this little guy? I'm still. What is this one?
You went down. You see the other one?
Oh, I did this
you did
one.
that far one, yeah.
So she needs to be antisocial. Underling gets involved in plot to dethrone the Overlord, so disloyal.
Okay. What about the hero? Maybe we need to do another hero one.
Oh, maybe he needs.
The hero.
So polite martyr.
Yeah, then she won't throw herself in the way.
You are the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy.
So what if we feel like a coward? What does this do?
Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. Like, ho, ho, ho. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. Ho, ho, ho. You take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You're faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord.
So let's be
Ooh.
diplomatic this time.
You go up to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down and you feel very uncomfortable. But they seem to trust you and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. The Overlord and the maiden seem to be in the middle of some casual conversation when you barge in. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. So I'm gonna ask the maiden what's going on. The maiden explains that she was never actually captured and that she came here on her own volition. That was a pretty dangerous thing of her to do, but no one got hurt, so at least there's that. They're all just chatting. You ask her to return to town with you to reassure everyone of her safety. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you casually exit the castle. You pause when you see a group of suspicious demons standing near the entrance. Oh no. And that's the little demon guy. Oh no. They're talking about assassinating their overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. And those same creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. The maiden takes off into the castle, and you have no choice but to follow. You burst into the Overlord's room. The maiden frantically tries to communicate what you just overheard. A demon underling barges in next, calling you liars. He's like, "You're liars, you're liars!" And his friends are blocking the door. It's followed by the group from the entrance who shift the blame back to the little one. These demons only care about themselves. How low can they be? You begin shouting at them, and the whole room dissolves into noise until the Overlord yells for everyone to shut their traps. Shut your traps! She threatens them with violence. This Overlord is no better than her subject. Oh god. You grip your sword tightly. If you have to cut through everyone in here to get this maiden to safety, you certainly will. The group of demons hiss at each other before shutting the door, leaving the runt of the litter behind. You glance around for another exit, but there isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. Are all four of you about to die in the fire? Oh no. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. What kind of demonic magic is this? The underling pounds on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join it, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. The next moment, the Overlord has taken hold of the underling. It's crying for mercy.
Oh no.
She thrusts her claws into her underling's chest, and it lets out a horrible scream.
May chaos take the world.
You back away. You won't be the next target of her rage. She continues to dig and twist her claws into its limp body. You can no longer watch. You look at the maiden. She's crying, hands clasped together in prayer. To have faith in a time like this, you envy her. The two of you, the Overlord and the underling's corpse, are all consumed by flames.
Oh my
no.
god.
Resigned hero
That was
end.
a rough ending. Okay, so what do we need to do differently here? Antisocial, and then we need something from the maiden. The maiden needs something else.
Oh, this one's antisocial here, so maybe this is the maiden.
Yeah, so you need to go that way.
So
And
antisocial.
then play as the maiden.
Was there other?
Take away disloyal. That's an interesting idea too. Remove that. Okay. And then try the maiden. You are a maiden.
You are maidenless. Overlord might need to be tyrant to get
Yeah,
to the
there's
top
one
path.
good ending, Sam. There's 41 bad endings, so we're on the hunt for the good ending.
This game is hilarious.
It really is.
I'm having a little bit of tea to give my voice a break for a moment here. I have no idea if there's one where anyone ends up dead. I guess I mean where no one ends up dead. Oh, I'm having some Earl Grey.
You are a maiden. I believe there's only one good ending.
Okay. Should I skip or should I just take it?
May as well. We know how this works, so we be polite. And the demon's playing with flowers. We have an antisocial overlord.
Okay. She doesn't seem to just go home and stop worrying about Destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. This
There's
Overlord
4 good
seems
endings.
like a complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on saying to talk with her more. I love her little earnest expression. The Overlord tells you again that you should get lost. How rude! You just got here! She's like, ooh. So now obey her or
okay, so there's
refuse to
obedience.
leave.
So that's what we were missing. So obey her.
You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figure it's just time to go. She's like, "Bloop, bloop, bloop." Earl Grey, you can have all of my Earl Grey. Along the way, you encounter a hero. He asks what you were doing, so don't you know the Overlord's castle is like right there? You explain everything that happened. The hero seems to think you're lying to him. He asks if you've been brainwashed by the demons. What nerve. You are very upset with the so-called hero would treat you that way and leave in a huff. You return to the village alone. Everyone was very worried about you. They surround you with 1,000 questions, and you tell them your story. As you explain that the Overlord never had any intention to harm anyone here, you notice the looks of uncertainty in the crowd. People are whispering things to each other while you speak to them. You are loudly interrupted by an oldie man. He rudely calls you a demon sympathizer. Oh
no.
God. The crowd is growing unruly. You don't understand. You've only told them the truth. Why did they not believe you? Everyone begins speculating what must have actually happened. They weave elaborate lies and ask you to prove your innocence. Oh God, is it gonna be like the witch trials where she's gonna have to float or sink or something? How could you return without the aid of the hero, they ask? You could not possibly have escaped the Overlord on your own without harm. You must be conspiring with the demons, trying to trick everyone into believing they aren't the horrible creatures we know them to be, so they say. Have the people in your village always been this blinded by their fears and hatred of things they've never cared to know? You wonder how you missed that before. You are seized by the crowd, and voices from all sides of you are calling for a public execution? You are to be burned at the stake.
It was
What
a witch
the
trial.
You don't want to die. You wonder, would it have been better to hide the truth? You don't like the thought of that. You've always lived honestly, so why has this happened? Why are you being punished? Oh my God! You hear the dissenting voices of your family and neighbors, but they, like you, are powerless against the momentum. They can only watch as you burn, and you can only cry for them. You are so sorry. What the fuck?
Executed maiden
N.
N.
Yeah, seriously, Spartan. Oh.
But we got obedient. That did escalate quickly. There's a third one for the Overlord that we're missing still somehow. Let's see. Yeah, if you go to the Overlord.
We got this one.
Wait, how do you unlock
So this is a hero one.
So you have to play the Overlord to unlock it is the thing.
Oh, you're looking for like a different thing.
There's a third one for the Overlord that we're missing. So click on Overlord. So it's that one with the hero. So there's two things you can do. What is the hero doing if you go up? Yeah, so he's diplomatic.
So we're looking for
So
this
you
one.
haven't played the Overlord when the hero's diplomatic. That's what it is. Nice.
You are the Overlord. I always think of Edna's voice.
Yeah, that's so good.
I'm gonna give
Give him the day off.
day off.
Nice.
You tell them to go take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark soul. The blood of a dark soul.
Blood of the dark soul.
A day off should be fine every once in a while. They thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. You have nothing better to do today, so you decide to take a nap for a little while. Being the Overlord sure is great.
Oh, you get like burned?
You wait to a knock at your door. The
Oh.
underling from earlier brought back some company. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to get captured by you. How cute. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture, so she came here to speed things along. You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her you never actually had any plans to capture any humans. She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough. How can I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stay strong and talk to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without any contempt. You wonder what to say. So, wait, did I need to be Antisocial?
I think we let her stay. Because she's obedient, so she'll leave.
Okay. You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. You are glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kinds of things. You also bring up how you will always instruct your army to avoid humans, as to not agitate them and get heroes sent out after you. That explains why the people in my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are all very grateful. You're surprised to hear her say thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her all this whole time. That maybe you were actually super evil all along. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. You can't tell if she's into you or not. You're interrupted by another human in your doorway. This time it's a hero. He was apparently searching for the maiden who was rumored to have been captured by your kind. Captured? Not at all! I only wanted to meet up with the Overlord. Did anyone read the note I left behind? After everything is explained, the hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologizes for causing trouble, and the hero asks her to return to the village with him. Confused feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take this maiden away from you. Oh, possessive.
There you go.
The maiden didn't come here to be captured by you, didn't she? You'll grant her wish. You tell the hero you won't let her take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero is cautious now. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. Oh, you have no choice. You destroy the hero before he can steal your maiden away. She's frightened. You don't understand why. Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. You take a step toward the maiden, but she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. She wanted to stay here with you. The hero was only trying to get in the way with that. You had to kill him. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on. The selfish overlord end. Ooh, mint tea sounds delicious. I'm almost out of my mint tea. I'm bummed about it. Reset the stage.
Okay. Ciel pointed out that you've never actually made the underling hungry.
Oh. Okay, let's do that. Who do I go as this little guy?
Yeah, or you can just turn it on and just see what happens.
I want to see what his perspective is when he's hungry.
Okay.
So she's polite. I also never had her scream for help. Gobble her up. Maidens aren't the best meal, but you figure you should live up to your demon name and strike back against humans. You start devouring the maiden until without so much as a second thought, and feel quite proud about that. Other humans would surely praise you with curses if they were around to see. Oh man, if only someone could have been watching. You've time to find an audience for your evil deeds. You wander into the nearby village. Oh, he's about to get, this is not gonna end well. The people are screaming and running away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You think that's pretty rude of them. You haven't even done anything yet. He's like, put on a show, change your mind and leave. You attack the nearest human. He's old and weak, and his bones crunch delightfully. He's whacking you with the cane. Honestly, he's the one who started the heretics with the maiden, so I'm not even that mad. Your audience's screams grow louder. Applause! You think, hey, this is actually pretty fun. I should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner. As you continue your bloodthirsty dance, striking the villagers down, you fail to notice a sword-wielding hero running toward you. He takes you out in one swift blow. You're just a demon underling after all. Beheading Kempo, boo.
Beheading Kempo.
As you die, you think that was totally worth it. The current
wow.
Performer underling end.
So, who suggested it? It was Sam was saying, what happens if you just turn everything on?
Oh.
See what happens with that.
Then who do I play?
That's up to you. Pick your favorite.
Huh.
You probably could try all of them and just see what happens.
Okay, I'll just
And
start from the
turning
left.
things off.
Do I skip or do I just go through?
I would just skip for the first part at least, because this is your decisions. So do you want to slaughter the demons?
Probably.
Okay.
You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel much stronger now. After a long trek you make to the castle's front gates, you're faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord.
Oh, you're just gonna keep cutting.
Yeah! You gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the maiden. These are all evil demons anyway. The world is much safer with them gone. That's what you tell yourself while you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chambers. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing murdering her soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask her where the maiden is. She feigns ignorance, a conniving act, but you won't be fooled. If the maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You only see one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. Thinking about that poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You've become stronger from the hordes of demons you took down before this final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you. You cut her to pieces! The Overlord has fallen! You breathe a sigh of relief. So we got that ending as the Overlord, but I've never seen what
not as
happens
the hero.
after. But
See,
your
I was
job is
saying,
not yet finished.
If you click skip, it will never skip something you haven't seen yet.
Oh.
It just skips things you've already seen, I guess.
Okay, I'll do that. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of the maiden within its walls.
I think the maiden was eaten already. Yeah, she was already devoured.
It's just as you suspected. She may have already been devoured. But who devoured her? Oh, but the
Because you had hungry. So I think we need hungry to be off.
I see.
We have to find the right combination.
You feel hollow. A great evil has been banished from this world. But what does that matter if you're too weak to save someone? You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. It's getting very existential. You return the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring back to the village. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Failed hero end.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I have ideas. Turn off dutiful. Turn off hungry. Turn off antisocial. Let's see. Go to the tree again.
Which one?
Do maiden. Let's do the maiden.
Here, do
See,
you
we
want to
got
come?
really close with the maiden.
Oh.
So
I'll be right back while you ponder.
while I ponder, not all who wander ponder.
Feel free to click between the trees.
Yeah, I might do that. No spoilers, Spartan. Blackjack is in this game. Oh, we're all doomed. Okay. Let's see here. I have to like reach across the office here to move the mouse. So what do we need to do as... Let's see. That was let the maiden hero go. As I reach over, I'm not in front of the mic, so you can't hear me. Excessive. So we need the Overlord Overlord when we go back to warn her about the underlings plot. We need something. Yeah, I see. Okay. Hello, Meme Q. Welcome. Welcome to Twitch. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Bad End Theater today. Taryn just stepped out, I think, to get a refill on coffee, but she should be back soon. Let me go back to the tree. So the pink, yeah, the highlighted paths are ones we've been down already. And then the not highlighted ones are not. But then certain, like, the silhouettes mean we don't have... I'm assuming those are the traits we don't have yet. Yeah, the unlit lines are unseen. That makes sense. So, when the hero... What did the hero do? When the hero was diplomatic, we had the opportunity to go down a different path, which was... Instead of being possessive, we wanted to go down a path. And then... It looks like if the hero has a trait, then we can still get to the ending we want. Interesting. So that's what we'll have Taryn do. We'll have her do Overlord, and then we'll do everything we did when we unlocked Possessive, but we just won't be Possessive that time. Simple enough. We're just gonna trial and error our way through everything. The highlighted paths are the ones Taryn's already gone down. When a portrait's filled out, I think that means we have the trait that dictates that break, like that branch in the story. So I think there's probably a fourth trait for all these characters that we're missing. That's why there's silhouettes for all three of them here on the Overlord. How am I feeling from the cold? I'll tell you what, I'm feeling it. My throat's killing me today. Hello, Taryn. Welcome back.
Hi. Is your throat hurting from talking?
It's killing me. Yeah.
Do you want some tea?
I will go grab something. We have a plan.
There's a plan?
Play the Overlord and do what you did for to unlock Possessive, but then don't be possessive this time.
Don't be possessive. Don't be possessive. Here, can you put it on the pause screen just for a moment? I need to adjust my audio a little bit.
Alright. Let me pause the stream.
The
stream is paused.
It's
But
like
we're not
a
actually
fake
pausing.
pause.
I'm here. Taryn's here. It says we'll be right back, but we're both here.
We're here.
Ice cream does sound good, I'll be honest with you.
Ooh. Like some popsicles.
I was already trying to convince Taryn. I'm like, can we just do Taco Tuesday on Sunday? That'd be fun, right?
I at the store I got some stuff for soup supplies, so we're gonna making some soup. You can pop it back now.
Soup sounds so good. Soup sounds so good. Oh my god, we just got raided by Mythology and Gaming.
Oh my gosh, Mythology and Gaming!
Welcome,
Hello!
Raiders.
Welcome, Raiders!
Oh my goodness.
We're doing some Bad End Theater.
It is a Bad End Theater.
I am I'm proving that apparently I'm a voice actor today because I've been reading all the different lines for all the different
Yeah,
characters.
we picked the game with a lot of reading when I was feeling ill. An interesting choice. But this has been a fun game. I actually really like this one.
This one, he's been plotting. That's so funny. Wait, so I'm being the overlord,
Yeah, so be the
and then I
overlord.
don't be possessive, but I get
I'll help
to
you with
possessive.
it real quick.
Okay.
We're gonna do hard shells, Spartan.
We should.
I'm like a master at the hard shells. I'll tell you what. Taryn was like doing the hard shells for a while,
Yeah.
and then one day, I think it was like she was playing Dead Space or something, and so I was like, I'm cooking like the shells today, and they were amazing. And Taryn's like, how'd you do that? And I was like, I don't know.
Well, so I wanted to try hard shells because growing up we never had them. We always just did like soft tacos, and so I really wanted to try the hard shells. And so, but I didn't know that you were supposed to bake the shells. So I had the Trader Joe's ones, and I was like, I do not like these. These are awful. Like, I don't understand. Trader Joe's always nails it. Like, what the hell is going on with these shells?
Yeah.
So I just wrote them off, and we never had them, and we had like other ones. And so then we were like in a hurry, so we just were like, you know what, just grab those. And Nick was I was playing Dead Space, and Nick was cooking. And then I was like, oh my gosh, Nick, these are amazing. Like, these are my favorite shells ever now. And he baked them.
I was
He
like,
put
what
them
I'm
in the
about
oven.
to tell you may contradict the teachings of God. So I'm in charge of the shells now.
Yep.
And I haven't missed yet, which I don't know. I don't think it's that hard, actually. It's just a very fine line between not leaving them in long enough and them being kind of, what would you even call it, Taryn? Like, they're
A
not
little too
crunchy,
crisp.
you know?
Yeah.
And then just straight up burning them.
Mythology, you've been doing the voice acting for Final Fantasy IV. That's hilarious.
Oh, man.
Has that been fun?
That's a lot of voice acting, by the way.
Oh yeah, like that's.
There's
oh,
a
okay,
lot
okay.
more reading in that than this, Taryn. There's no skip button in Final Fantasy IV. Let me put it that way. How was Dead Space really? What do you mean, Wolf Warrior?
I'm catching up.
It was a secret Dead Space.
The secret Dead Space.
Opinions on Taco Bell. I haven't been to Taco Bell in a long time.
I remember getting like the Doritos Locos Tacos.
See, I don't even remember that. Like, I remember being like maybe 7 years old and being like, can I have a cheese quesadilla? And that was fun.
Oh, I'm glad you're having fun. What do you like on the menu, Bendy Straw? I'm gonna get started on my
Walk the path. I'll be back. I gotta get some tea.
get some tea. Okay. So we need to be possessive. Oh, okay. How did we get to the? Okay, so she's gonna begin her story. She's gonna let the underling have the day off. She's going to allow the maiden to stay in chat. That he's gonna be diplomatic. And then she's gonna have the opportunity to be possessive, but she won't be. She's gonna let the maiden go. So, he'll be diplomatic. She won't be a martyr. I don't know about this guy, but he can't be hungry. I think we're okay. Okay, let's give it a go. Ooh, a crispy cantina chicken taco. That sounds tasty.
Crispy bacon.
Okay.
Alright.
I am the Overlord.
I think the Overlord's my favorite.
I like hearing the Overlord's voice the best. The maiden's voice is just my voice.
Did we take away Disloyal? I thought we had her do that. Alright. What are you doing? Day off?
Yeah. I looked through the tree.
Because they are going to conspire against us otherwise.
You have nothing better to do.
Oh my god, Big L, please share the cookies.
Ooh.
I promise, I'll be good. Please give me the cookies. Terry, can we make cookies today? Do we have cookies to make? I don't even know if we have cookies made.
Yes, we have. Okay. We have some gems tucked away in the vault. So if you want to open the vault for the pumpkin snickerdoodle, because that has not been at Trader Joe's.
I know. Those are like, we're gonna have to wait till the fall to get more of those.
Yep.
I think we should save those until Noiki finishes his editing.
Okay.
We need to reward him.
Okay, we'll reward Nogi, but I can make some banana bread. Come on.
Oh, that would be huge. Honestly, make me a loaf of banana bread. Can you verify that I've been good-ish, Taryn?
Like while I was gone, or just in general? In general, he's been very goodish. Okie dokie.
Yeah, wait, why are we talking about food this early? We've only been streaming for like 90 minutes.
Yeah, that's
I'm already,
very
like,
dangerous.
I'm like remembrancing of lunch.
Nick like woke up hungry. You guys gotta tread
I
carefully.
really did.
Tread carefully. We're in the banana bread era. And it's not that we have it every time, it's just we have it every time we stream.
I just love the banana
It's like a
bread.
twice a week kind of a thing.
Yeah, Taryn will make it like when we stream, and then it'll last until the next stream.
Yeah. So I'm letting her stay. You can't bring herself to send this maiden away. She just got here. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not all that she expected them to be. You are glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kinds of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as to not agitate them and get heroes sent out after you. That explains why people of my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are all very grateful. You're surprised to hear her say thank you. You've always thought the humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time, and that maybe you're actually super evil all along. The maiden laughs at that. This would always think if she goes, she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. You can't tell if she's into you or not. You're interrupted by another human Dore. This time it's a hero, and he doesn't have any blood on his sword, because he was diplomatic. He was searching for the maiden who was rumored to have been captured by your kind. Captured? Not at all. I only wanted to meet with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind? After everything is explained, the hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hasn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologizes for causing trouble, and the hero asks her to return to the village with him. Confusing feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. Yeah, she's like, I have a heart? You don't want the hero to take this maiden away from you. So I was possessive, but this time I'm gonna let them go. You're certain that she'll be able to return, they're both waving. You're certain that she'll return to spend more time with you. You just have to trust in that.
Look
you
at
decide.
the maiden's face.
he'll smile.
So funny. Yeah, Mythology, Taryn did love Dead Space. I can see her playing Dead Space too. It probably won't take 550 days.
I was telling Nick, I'm like, do I secretly actually really like horror games? Because I don't like horror movies, but games are different.
We're slowly breaking her down, one game at a time.
I want all the pet pictures, Spartan. And it's not just cats. I want the bunnies and the horses and the dogs.
I want like a pet crocodile.
Uh-huh.
I bet one of you has it. I know you have some kind of reptile.
With the hero and maiden gone, you plop down on the comfort of your luxurious Overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a little while. You've almost fallen asleep when the maiden and the hero burst into your room, frantically trying to communicate something to you. She's like, ah!
Okay, we get a choice here, I think.
You're told that a group of demons is plotting to assassinate you. You're not surprised. How nice of the humans to care, though.
I love bearded dragons, Inky.
Ooh.
I always wanted one.
A pet rock. One of your underlings barges in next, shouting that the humans are liars. They're followed by another group of demons, crying that everything was the first underling's plan. Everyone is shouting over each other, and it's very annoying. You yell for all of them to shut their traps! You have no doubt that your servants would let their ambition cloud their judgment and lead them to try and take the throne. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone for keeping you all in your to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. Saying that made you feel very Overlord-like. You aren't sure if you have the strength to back it up, though. Lately, all you do is sleep. The group of demons starts muttering something about going back to Plan A and suddenly slam your door shut. You, the maiden, the hero, and one of your underlings are trapped inside. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. The underling pounds the door, cursing at their friends for betraying them. The hero pounds the door as well, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. So this is how you'll die, burned alive in your own room by those you thought you could trust. You should have expected this from a bunch of idiot demons, though. You notice the maiden crying. Why does she have to die over something that has nothing to do with her? Perhaps she was cursed from the moment she spoke to you. You wonder if you're cursed as well. You're so filled with anger and frustration, you don't even notice that you've grabbed the underling whose those traitors blamed everything on. They cry for mercy, saying they were dragged into this plot, knowing they'd be killed if you took your, knowing they'd be killed if they took your side. They cry that they didn't want to have to kill you. You almost feel sorry for them.
Okay, so now we get to be merciful.
You release the underling. Killing them wouldn't make you feel any better. Besides, they've already gotten their punishment. You'll all burn together.
Okay.
Oh, the Overlord's true end. Interesting. Before you're taken back to reset the story once again, you pause for a moment. True end, you say to yourself. What was the point of all my efforts if the true ending is this terrible? You must have forgotten where you were.
Oh my
This
god.
is bad end theater. Oh, who is this?
That got me.
Is the pain setting in? Oh, but you should have been well aware of what you'd been shown when you entered this place. It's a problem I've seen quite often. At some point, you grew attached to my little cast. You started to relate to their flaws, their plights. You started wishing for their happiness. But you aren't going to find that here in my theater, my lovingly crafted labyrinth of suffering. Anyway, I hope you'll pardon the interruption. You're making great progress. The choice to continue on to the next ending is always yours. I'll leave that to you, dear guest.
Okay. So we got, if you reset the stage, I bet we got all the way to the end for the Overlord now. Like if you go to the thingy. Yeah.
Each of
the
them,
true
so
end.
each of them have a true end?
So in order to get to the true end for,
Who?
it looks like the underling's missing a couple. Yeah, see
A hero
we're missing
and
some stuff from
and
the
a maiden.
and the hero. And the underling, honestly. There's something like the underling can do differently. So I think what you have to do is you have to play the hero now. And yeah, so whatever that route is, maybe the maiden would be easier. Let's see.
So, begin the story. She's antisocial,
Social,
flees from the demons, obedient, you
obedient,
talk.
and then you have the opportunity to do something.
Oh, so I need to be antisocial and obedient.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
let's
already
try that.
are. No, we don't have antisocial turned on, so turn that on.
We'll go.
And then we play the hero.
We'll try it out. I'm the hero! Ba-ba-da! Okay.
Okay, so I think we flee.
Yes. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. You take your chances to the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. But you see the maiden heading back.
There she is.
She's like, sees a little music note. She's just singing to herself. La 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 la.
Okay.
Inky, true path. You turn off disloyal for the underling and turn on coward. Yeah, I want to try the underling being not disloyal. This is the exact maiden who is seeking rescue. You approach her with curiosity. You ask the maiden what she's doing. Doesn't she know that Overlord's castle is like right there? It's dangerous. The maiden explains that she spoke with the Overlord, and it turns out the demons never had any diabolical plans to harm the village or anyone in it.
Okay, so
Oh, is this new?
Trusting. That's new. Yeah.
That's new. Is this when he murders her? What? You have no reason to assume she's lying to you. Even though her story is kind of hard to believe, you feel like you should trust her. You tell her you're pretty surprised that everyone has been wrong about demons all along. The townspeople must be informed of this immediately. Oh no. The two of you return to the village. They've all been so worried. They praise you for your bravery. I'm mad that they didn't believe her when the hero wasn't with her. Well, I guess we'll have to see. But he's with her now, so now they're all excited about the bravery. The maiden quickly sets the record straight. There was nothing she needed to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers look to you for explanation. He's like, ta-da! I imagine him doing like the little twirl, like Animal Crossing. Yeah. You politely inform them this isn't your story to tell. You merely ran into her on the way to the castle. She explains that the Overlord isn't interested in capturing maidens or anything of the sort. The villagers turn to you again in disbelief. They aren't being subtle with how little they trust this maiden's story. She's so mad. This is how I feel. I'm like, why are you looking at him? She's the one who was freaking there. You totally believe her, but to placate these fair citizens, you volunteer to speak to the demons personally, just in case. Yeah, mansplain your way to victory. Exactly. I'm like, no. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers. You're too busy thinking about what a great and reliable hero you are to hear what they're saying. Uh-oh, are they both gonna be put on the stake? Oh no. The town elder's voice. I'm glad that the little demon guy ate the town elder. I do not like the town elder. He implores you to meet with the Overlord immediately and says they'll all keep an eye on the maiden until you return. No, they're gonna murder the maiden while he's gone. You figure that sounds alright, but the mood is kind of intense for some reason. Did you miss something? Yeah. You aren't sure what's going on, but you get the feeling it might be bad to leave the maiden on her own. But she suddenly takes off running. Oh, you thought the two of you were in this together? What? Her actions have convinced the crowd that she seriously has been a liar and a witch from the start. It's literally a witch. It's literally a witch. I called it witch. The witch hunts earlier.
The witch.
Exactly. People are shouting for you to hunt her down and her demon friends. I'm getting all jumbled up.
Hunt her and her demon friends down already.
But that doesn't sound like much of a very heroic task. You can't help but feel these people are very wrong. It's up to you to catch up to her, talk to the demons in order to clear up this misunderstanding. I see, so she's running off to the castle to go tell the demons about the humans being violent. You valiantly dash after the maiden toward the Overlord's castle. This is a whole new, like, what? But you were too late? What? Through the unguarded gates, you spot a group of demons surrounding a body? The maiden. She was a fool to have trusted the demons after all. Oh, but I bet they killed the little demon guy and it's not the maiden. Your hero blood is boiling. You'll avenge her death. He has, like, the pissed off eyes. You charge through the gates to eliminate every demon you see. What the fuck are you doing, killing all of my soldiers? The Overlord is angry. You vow to exterminate her and all of demonkind. You clash again and again, but the Overlord isn't going down easily. You're both dangerously low on health when everything goes black. Your quest has come to an abrupt end. The unlucky hero end? I don't think that was the true hero end.
So we got
what did you
trusting.
wrong?
We got trusting for the hero now. So
oh, I need
we
a
need to get
maiden
for
thing.
the
I
maiden,
see.
and
I
then we
see.
should be able to get there.
Oh my
Something
goodness.
The maiden had to do would have given her. She wouldn't have been dead when you found her, I think. So we need to be the maiden. Let's see what the maiden, like, what we're missing here.
Hungry?
It
Oh, I don't
looks
think I've ever
like-
been hungry with the maiden.
Yeah, but go up to the hero at the top. So when he's trusting, the maiden can do something instead of running back or something. The maiden can do something when he's trusting. So basically play it out like you just did, but with the maiden. Yeah.
Okay. You're the maiden. I love that it always starts from the very beginning.
So
I've never shouted, by the way.
right. I don't think that one really matters.
And then I obey her. Oh wait, no, I don't go back by myself.
Yeah, you do. Because the hero finds you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So then we go ahead. He finds us.
So we return to the village. Okay.
He's trusting. He trusted us this time.
Yes. They all have been so worried and are very glad the hero brought you back. You quickly set the record straight. You weren't rescued because there was nothing to be rescued from in the first place. And he's like, ta-da! The villagers seemed confused and looked to the hero for an explanation. He tells them he only ran into you on his way to the castle, and that it isn't really his story to tell. You explain to them how you met the Overlord and that she's not actually interested in capturing maidens or any other means like that. The villagers look again to the hero for confirmation. You feel a little miffed that they seem to prefer his word over yours, but you don't say anything about it. You're like, The hero proclaims that he believes your story, but volunteers to go talk to the demons himself, just to make absolutely sure. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers, and you hear words like trickery and demon sympathizer being thrown around, which makes you frown. You're pretty shocked that everyone's this hesitant to believe you. Does the hero even trust you? You aren't sure anymore. The old man implores the hero go speak with the Overlord immediately. He says that you should be held prisoner and considered dangerous until the hero returns. Much to your disbelief, the crowd agrees with him. Because of course, if you are conspiring with the demons, they can't afford to let their guard down. The whole village would be slaughtered by monsters. The hero isn't saying anything. You'll be tied up and tossed into a cell at this rate. If you're going to be held captive by anyone, it's going to be the Overlord, not your fellow countrymen. I see.
Resolute. Grab the hero and run.
So that's different this time.
See, because she dies if she leaves.
She dies, yeah. You boldly announce that you'll accompany the hero to prove yourself. You'd rather risk what's out there instead of staying in a village that doesn't trust you. He's so surprised. No one seems to know how to react. You grab the hero by the wrist and take off before anyone stops you. Nearby the castle's entrance, you spy a group of suspicious demons congregating. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. But the hero shakes his head. He says that if this is the true nature of demons, the world is better off with less of them. This isn't right, you think. What kind of hero passes up the chance to save a life? The demons have taken notice of you. It's now or never. You take off into the castle and the unreliable hero follows shortly after. The unreliable hero, I love it. You burst into the Overlord's room with all your words spilling out at once. You should probably slow down, but there's no time. The Overlord seems to have followed your frantic explanation, but clearly doesn't understand the urgency of the situation. The underling you recognize from before barges in, calling you a liar. So I think we need to do something where he's not disloyal, but maybe he dies if he's not disloyal. I don't really know. You're surprised that they were part of this evil plot. They seemed so nice. The other demons came in right after them, saying the whole thing was the first underling's idea. Everyone's shouting at each other now. It's really stressing you out.
The maiden is like, source dude, just trust me.
You are relieved when the Overlord demands silence. She threatens them with violence, and you think she's very Overlord-like in that moment. Well, at least the maiden and the Overlord both think she's very Overlord-like. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the little one behind. You watch as it pounds the door in distress. They have locked you all in? You have a very bad feeling about all of this. And thinking that must have jinxed it, because now the room is engulfed in flames. If only you had ignored those demons before, you and the hero wouldn't have stumbled into this situation. If you had just pretended not to hear them, if you left as you were told, only the Overlord would have been killed. But you couldn't have done that. That path isn't an option for you. You think that no matter what, you'll always strive for the path where everyone survives. It must exist. If it simply must. The Overlord seizes her underling. They beg for their life. You pray. You don't know what else to do, so you just pray. The Overlord spares the Overlord spares the underling. You feel relieved, but does it make any difference? Will you all just burn together? Maiden's true end. Let's go. I mean, that's very sad. It can't end like this. Keep collecting bad endings for now. What does this like progress something? Because I want to get more bad endings. Hello?
Is the true ending for everyone just burning?
Oh, maybe.
Do the top one. See what happens.
You want to answer the maiden's prayers. You've decided to find a way to save everyone. But retracing the paths you've seen so far, there doesn't seem to be any room to avoid a bad ending. Is there really nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end? If there's nothing you can do by acting from within their story, maybe it's time to take things into your own hands?
Everyone's on fire.
On fire, on fire, on fire, on fire. Oh my god.
There's a 5th character.
There's a 5th character.
Okay.
But I wanted the other true endings too. Can I still do all that? I don't really have the option to be anyone else. You boldly insert yourself into the story and use your incredible power to warp everyone to safety. Is this like the true end? You didn't know how you could do that, but what's going on here? You take a moment to get a good look at yourself, but you are you. But why are you pitch black? You feel like this body doesn't accurately represent you, but you move past it. And they're all like, what the hell just happened?
That's so confused.
The hero, maiden, underling, and overlord have been staring at you too. They look at you like they don't really know what they're supposed to do right now. You guess that's because you're usually the one guiding them. I'm me. What will you say to them? Hi guys. You smile awkwardly, introduce yourself. The maiden is the first to respond. My prayers have been answered. You must be just little stars in her eyes. Her god? No, you're merely the player. I literally have a character in this story. This is wild. If there was any god here, they'd be the final boss. That's just how these role-playing games go. Now you realize that the real true ending must be... No. Enough of this. I admit I've been encouraging you all along, but a self-insert story? Wait, is it passé? How the hell do I say that? Is this French? You watch helplessly as tragedy descends from the heavens.
How French of you. You didn't honestly believe you were the only one who could force your way into this stage, did you? I'm the narrator, storyteller, god of this world. Call me Tragedy if you'd like. Darkness envelops your part. Am I reading this now?
Oh,
you don't mind if I send each of them back to relive one of their many bad endings, right?
Oh, you are alone in the darkness with me, Tragedy. I sincerely hope you've been enjoying your time in my theater. Wait, are you doing this one?
I can't abide you stealing the show without permission. It's quite disrespectful.
Oh, I'm sick of all these bad endings. I want to see something new. I'm sick of all the bad endings. Then frankly, you should never have come to a place called Bad End Theater. Haven't we already been over this? You think defeating me might just be the only... I'm getting so confused about who's talking.
You're reading, like, the words in the wrong order, and it's cracking me up.
What? Really?
Might just be the only way to see a better ending. It's all that's left for you, isn't it? Well, this does sound like it could be entertaining. Show me what you got. Time to fight God.
Oh my god! Literally. Oh, I'm in a fight! Holy shit! This stage is set for your final battle against me, the god of this world. What will you do? How will you fight against tragedy itself? I'd love to see it. What? Attack. I'm like, you try your best to tear me down. I'll let you talk.
Can't seem to do any damage. You don't truly exist in this world after all. Oh, is that all? You'll never defeat me like that.
Let me try that again.
Brownie, thank you for the 1 month sub.
Thank you, Brownie.
Terran's fighting God. Perhaps you don't understand just how outclassed you are here.
What?
Boy.
To be fair, Galactize, I don't know what's happening either in this moment. Doesn't seeing them all again make your heart ache? You've witnessed 15 of my painstakingly crafted endings. Your heart does indeed ache for these characters. All the different colors that represent the different characters. How could you want to put an end to all of this? Do you truly care for them that much? They're still suffering backstage, you know. It's a shame they couldn't make it here to the end of the world. That's right. You came here to save them. You can't do this alone. Whoa, he has a health bar. Infinite?
How will you
I can
fight?
summon.
Call your friend.
Oh,
your friend.
I'm gonna call the hero. You find the hero in his home, hunched over a sewing table. Your sudden intrusion scares the hell out of the poor guy. Well, are you some kind of demon? You explain that no, you are not a demon. How do you explain that in a way the hero can understand? Instead, you ask what he's sewing. Oh, this? I craft all my own hero gear. You sense his pride in his hobby. You wonder if the costumes are what attracted him to the role of hero.
That's why he has a belt on his head.
Oh, that's who you guys have been talking about with the belt this whole time. I get it now. Would you like some clothes? You don't seem to be wearing any. Oh no. You remember the state of your body and decide that yes, some clothes from the hero would be nice. He is overjoyed by your answer. Apparently his outfits were too gaudy for any of the other townsfolk, so no one else wants them. But no one wants to wear belts? The true end for your hero suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change his fate. I could make you a living as a tailor rather than a hero? Please, tell me what I can do to reach that dream. The hero will now fight alongside you.
Yay!
Yay!
We got a hero!
I agreed to follow you, but I didn't expect to face something like this. The hero has arrived. We really couldn't have a final boss battle without him. You're the one who's been killing us. Murderer! I can't truly call myself a hero until I see you defeated. We'll see about that. Tragedy strikes with a terrible fate. No! I have HP. Oh shit, okay. Willpower and justice, or should I summon someone else?
Well, it's just how do you want the hero to act.
Oh shit, okay. Your reign of terror ends here, Tragedy. I refuse to give in. The hero uses his willpower to overcome Tragedy. Tragedy is reeling.
Let's go.
Should I do justice now too, or should I summon someone else?
Someone else. What a terrible night to have a curse.
You happen to find the maiden as she exits the church, her heart set on meeting a demon. Perfect timing. She approaches you, having already taken notice of your odd form. Excuse me, are you a traveler? I've never seen anyone like you before. You explain that no, you are not a traveler. Well, maybe you are, in a sense. You've come all this way. The maiden regards you with excited curiosity. Then perhaps you might be a demon. I was hoping I could meet one today. You think of all the terrible fates that hope would bring about. She's the catalyst of the story after all. Yeah, that is true. My role as a maiden is to be captured by the Overlord, but you see, I've grown so tired of waiting. You remember that part. She wanted to understand her role better, and so you ask what it is that she's really hoping to gain from this. The maiden is confused by your question. Perhaps it was as simple as wanting to reach the place she felt like she belonged. The true end for this maiden suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. If there's something I can do to find fulfillment, then please guide me. The maiden will now fight alongside you. Yeah! Look at her, she's so cute! I like their little poses. What is this horrible creature? You wound me, dear maiden. Is tragedy really such a terrible thing to behold? I remember now. I remember all the awful things you put us through. Then this should be familiar to you as well. Tragedy strikes out with a terrible fate. No! Kindness or hope. I like hope. Our true endings do exist. They simply must. The maiden hopes with all her heart to overcome tragedy. Yo! Tragedy is reeling. We're summoning! You approach the gates of the Overlord's castle. The underling is on guard duty, as you expected. They call out to you. The other demon guard is sound asleep. Hey, you're a pretty weird-looking intruder. What do you want? You explain that no, you're not an intruder, although you're definitely intruding into their story right now. You tell the underling that you've come to save them from tragedy. Okay, try to save me from boredom first. I hate this job. The underling snickers. You ask what kind of job they'd rather have. It'd be the best if I didn't have to work at all. I just want to live a carefree life and never get bossed around or picked on. You think of the underling's friends who have bullied them into an assassination plot only to betray them in the end. If they kept better company, maybe they wouldn't feel so restless. The true end for the underling suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change their fate. So there's a way that even work can be fun? Sounds fake, but I'll tag along with you just in case.
Sounds fake.
Underling will now fight alongside you. Yeah! Look at him, his pose is so cool. Wait, what the fuck? You didn't say anything about a boss battle. The underling, you must be desperate to call in such an unreliable ally. Huh? If I beat up this guy, all my problems will be over? Oh, but it won't be that easy. Tragedy stacks with a terrible fate. No!
Ooh,
Mischief or tenacity? Let's do tenacity. Knock me down and I'll just come back stronger. The underling uses their tenacity to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling. We're summoning. We need to bring in the Overlord. Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Oh, that's what it is. I recognized it, but never mind. I'm used to listening to Nick say it. You enter the Overlord's room, relieved to see the fire contained to the torches of the walls. Yeah, because the room isn't burning. When you close the door behind you, the Overlord rises from her slumber. Who are you? Have I come to reside in my castle and serve me? You explain that no, you're not here to serve her. It's more like you've come to do her a favor. You ask why she spent all day sleeping instead of commanding her demon army. She laughs in response. Many of my underlings certainly think I should be more aggressive with the humans, like my father before me. His quest for revenge was endless and self-perpetuating. There's a reason I had to destroy him. You can't help but think that it's a little late in the game to be getting into some new backstory. I have no interest in waging war on the humans. I merely wish to be left alone, to live a peaceful, indulgent life in my castle. You realize she must actually be very lonely, only to be surrounded by soldiers instead of friends. No wonder she gets so attached to the maiden. The true end for the Overlord suddenly becomes clear. You offer her to change her fate. My own attempts at peace have been rather imperfect. If you offer a solution, then very well, I will follow you. The Overlord will now fight alongside you. I see. So this is tragedy. Ah, you brought the Overlord? I don't stand a chance now. You prevented me from attaining peace long enough. Prepare to die. Ha ha ha. I hope you're well prepared to face your deaths as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. No! Ah, she's going rage mode. Ha ha ha. Now that the whole party is here, can you solve my final puzzle? Which combatant behaviors will open the path to your true ending? Show me.
Which combination?
Which combination? Oh, God. Huh? What?
So you just have to figure out which order of these traits is going to do it.
How many chances do I get?
I don't know.
I feel like she's definitely ambition.
Yeah, try that one.
I'll reach my true ending with my own power. The Overlord uses her ambitious nature to overcome tragedy. This is it! With everyone's hearts united, you take aim toward your best possible futures. You unleash one final attack to destroy tragedy once and for all. They're all working so hard. I did it! We did it as a group! Oh my god, we all worked together! The mask cracked. Ha! Ha ha ha! You've done it! You've managed to defeat me! A tragic ending for tragedy itself. I love it! I must thank you all for fulfilling your roles perfectly. Hero starring as himself. Thank you, Hero. Maiden starring as herself. Thank you, Maiden. Underling starring as themselves. Thank you, Underling. Overlord as herself. Thank you, Overlord. Enough of this nonsense. We defeated you, so die already. Don't worry, I'll be making my exit shortly. Written and produced by Tragedy. Directed by you. Finally, thank you most of all. We couldn't have made it here without you. Yes, my bad end theater did contain a truly good ending after all. I apologize for antagonizing you for so long. I wanted to deliver a satisfying story. Was I able to do it? I wonder. So, is this like it ends the game and this like I keep getting to do like the paths, or is this just a chatting option?
I don't know. Are you satisfied or no?
I first tried the combination. That was completely by accident. I just like was going with how I felt they would react.
You have to answer honestly, Taryn.
And then I'm satisfied. Thank you. I really appreciate that. He wipes a tear, a single tear dripping down his cheek. Happy endings shouldn't always come easily. Reality is not so kind. But you've earned this one. Here's your true ending. Wait, we get an ending, or was this the ending? Oh, we got the credits. He's sewing. He's picking up his sewing. I want everyone to have a good ending. Wait, we could have saved Tragedy? God damn it. Aww. This is so cute. He, what did the little underling want to do again? She gets to meet the humans. Oh my gosh. And the maiden is making the connection.
There's an endier ending if you get the other bad endings.
Yeah, I wanted to get the other bad endings.
It's a lot of endings.
They're up at the tower. They're hanging out because they're finally friends.
The racist old man.
The mask is
Your
still...
true end.
Aww. Did I click? Oh no, it's gone. It's writing more plays. Exit the theater. Enter. Please tell me it saved my progress. Oh, so you weren't done with my bad endings, and now you're back for more. You'll have to cancel out your true ending if you want to go back to the way things were before our final battle. Oh. Shall we begin the resetting process? I mean, sure. There are two options. If you missed out on seeing all 41 bad endings, you can keep your progress and reset to before you started the true ending. That's definitely what I want to do. Or you can oh no. Before the true end. This one, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. You're now free to enjoy the rest of my bad endings.
Okay.
This is fun. This way you can like see more endings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So go. Oh my God, there's 40 of them.
There's 41.
So,
I don't think we have to do all of them like today, but I'm having a lot of fun
the true
doing all the
ending
paths.
for the underling and the hero are missing.
So we did get this.
We have
one
everything
and
we
this
need
one.
to get to them. So you can just, if you want to do hero or underling first, we'll figure out how to do it.
Okay.
So let's see. You would go antisocial.
There's a couple routes. It looks like I can get there.
Right. It's up to you.
Fleas. Disloyal. She goes back to warn her, and then she's merciful.
Yeah.
Or hero flees.
Obedient.
She talks.
Trusting.
Believes the story.
Resolute.
I don't
And
think I
then
have that. Or
We do.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
And then
Disloyal.
Okay. Okay, that's not too bad.
So flees.
Yeah, just do
Diplomatic.
exactly what we did last time, but as the hero instead of the maiden. It's a good call. So you
So
don't need to change anything, I don't think. Or resolute. You need resolute. Turn on resolute.
Do I need tyrant or just?
I don't think that actually matters for his ending.
Okay.
Then you can just keep skipping.
Okay, Ray. Thank you for continuing
my
with
goodness.
the sub. That's
Thank
so
you.
fun. I see. Just do the same thing. Okay.
Right, so you can just skip. And then we
Then
flee.
we flee.
And then we skip. And then we
Diplomatic.
We skip. Here we go. So this is new.
The Overlord is alone. Ooh. You ask about the maiden, but the Overlord doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. Was she really never here? You wonder what could have happened to her. The Overlord says she wishes she could help you, but you're the first human that's come in here in forever. At least that she knows of. You think of how you probably shouldn't trust her, saying that she's a demon and all, but you can't really prove she's lying either. You apologize for the intrusion and return home to your village. The maiden was
Oh,
never found?
The underling was hungry, I think.
Ah, shit.
Useless hero. So wait a minute, go back. Why was underling hungry? Whoops. Okay, now try doing the hero. Then skip. Flee.
Flee.
Skip. There we go. Now
Trusting.
we believe her. Skip. Alright, this is new.
Okay. As you stand there not sure what to do, the maiden announces that she's going to prove her story to the village. She drags you along with her. She has a much better odds with you around, so you don't object. Adventure awaits! She's so determined. When you make it to the castle, you spy a group of suspicious demons hanging around near the entrance, and you can't help but overhear their conversation. They're talking about assassinating their overlord. This proves to you that the demons really are foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. And those same creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. The maiden takes off into the castle, and you have no choice but to follow. You burst into the overlord's room. The maiden frantically tries to communicate what you've just overheard. The demon underling barges in next, calling you liars. It's followed by the group from the entrance, who shifts the blame back to the little one. Those demons only care about themselves. How low can they be? You begin shouting at them, and the whole room dissolves into noise until the overlord yells for everyone to shut their traps. I just love, shut your traps! She threatens them with violence. This overlord is no better than her subjects. You grip your sword tightly. If you have to cut through everyone to get this maiden to safety, you certainly will. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the little runt of their litter behind. You glance around for another exit, but there isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. What kind of demonic magic is this? The underling pounds at the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join it, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. The next moment, the overlord has taken hold of the underling. It's crying for mercy. She thrusts her claws in the underling's chest. What? I thought we did it merciful. You back away. You won't be the next target of her rage. She continues to dig and twist her claws. Is that because she's a tyrant? I think I could have sworn I clicked
I feel
merciful.
like some of the settings changed or something. Because I don't remember you turning on hungry either.
That's
Anyways.
true. Hand clasp in a time like this. All of the corpse and all of us are consumed with flames. Resigned here and
Okay, wait. So merciful is off. That's the problem. I don't know why merciful was off.
disloyal, obedient, resolute, and then
The heroes doesn't matter because we're playing as him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, skip again.
Flee, skip, believe.
Trust, skip.
Oh, here we
Okay,
go.
Here we go, yeah.
Is she going to kill it as retribution? It continues to cry and make excuses, but the Overlord does nothing. To your surprise, she lets it go. Are demons capable of mercy? He guess it doesn't matter now. You'll all burn together.
Yay!
Yay! Hero's true end.
We all died.
No matter the perspective, the true ending remains the same. That's what makes it true.
Ah,
You
that
couldn't
makes sense.
resist seeing it for yourself, though, could you? I wonder what will happen when you collect them all. Will you give in to despair or reset the stage?
So go to the minion. We gotta figure out. There's something missing. Yeah. What have we not unlocked for the minion?
I think it's just right here, right?
See down there. There's something the minion can do because we have 4 for all. If you go up, if you go down. See, we're missing a trait for the minion.
Oh, 'cause we
So
only
what does the hero
3.
have to do? Trusting.
So,
Okay.
day off. Brings me into the castle. She's polite.
It's involved in a plot to dethrone.
Disloyal. Antisocial. Obedient. Trusting. Resolute.
Merciful.
Merciful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I
So,
think we have.
resolute, polite, trusting. Was he diplomatic?
Yeah.
Um,
Merciful and antisocial. That should
Okay.
do it. And then you're the underling. Skip.
you are the demon underling.
Don't eat
Gobble her up.
Hello, Froggo.
Hello, Froggo.
Be disloyal. There we go.
Oh, you and your friends turn and notice a pair of humans have overheard your entire conversation. And he's like, they're just no good demons. And she's like, oh my god, I have to go tell the Overlord. They take off into the castle. Are they headed to the Overlord's room? Fuck. The Overlord will kill you for sure if she found out you were conspiring to take her out. You dash into the castle after the humans. Sure enough, the maiden's already frantically telling the Overlord everything. You shout that the humans are liars! Your friends soon arrive to back you up, except they don't. Instead, they blame the whole thing on you. They cry that it was all your idea, that you were just going with the flow, or that they were just going with the flow, too scared to refuse your crazy plan. You can't believe they tell the Overlord such a blatant lie. You always knew better than to trust them. You're the one who didn't have a choice here. You shout at each other until the Overlord demands silence. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place. Crushed beneath my heel. She sounds tough, but lately all she's asleep. You doubt her strength. You hear your traitor's friends muttering something about going back to Plan A, and suddenly the door slams shut. You're trapped in here with the Overlord and 2 humans, and then the room bursts into flames. You pound on the door, screaming curses at those who betrayed you. The hero joins you, vowing to slay a lot of them. You wish he'd get that chance. The Overlord grabs you by the throat. You cry for mercy. You were forced into the nest. You're sure now that they would have killed you if you'd sided with her. To your surprise, the Overlord spares you. Or maybe she'd rather see you suffer instead, because looking around, you've just gone from one dead end to another. The maiden is crying. The hero is silent. You all burn together. The underling's true end. Interesting. Wait, so reset the stage.
So which ones are we missing?
So I've seen that true end, that true end, that true end, and that true end. So how... Oh, do I do this thing?
What does that do?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. It can't end like this. So is this like a different... Does it change if I've gotten all 4?
That is cool how the colors merge, CL. I noticed that like whenever the room lights on fire, you've got like all the different characters' colors in it. Oh, you need to get all the bad endings for one character turn.
Oh, okay. We could do this. Okay. So who? 1. Are these all bad endings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe this little guy. So
all right.
She needs to be possessive.
And the hero needs to be
diplomatic. And then polite.
Easy. Possessive.
Diplomatic. And then possessive. Like that?
I guess so, yeah.
Skip. Hear her out. You're in a good mood today. And then was I...
What were we doing?
I mean, I guess this would give me one of them, right?
Yeah, what does that do?
Your friends seem pretty disappointed. They apologize to you. Before you can ask them what they're sorry about, one of them suddenly seizes you. Someone who's still loyal to the Overlord really has no place in our castle. You understand, right? Their claws tighten around your neck. You don't bother to struggle. You're outnumbered. You already know how things will end like this. This is a pretty messed up thing to do to a friend, you tell them. They slit your throat in response. God. The faithful underling end.
So then do it again and then just do the...
Polite, diplomatic, possessive. Okay. You sneak up to the Overlord's room, but there's a couple of humans in there. You watch the scene unfold. You aren't sure why, but the Overlord suddenly curls down on the hero. She approaches the maiden you brought to her earlier. With the Overlord distracted, you figure this is as good a chance as any. You launch a sneak attack, getting her right in the back. She flinches, giving you enough advantage to take her down. You rip the Overlord apart until she stops moving. That was messier than you would have liked. The maiden mutters something from the corner. Thank you for saving me. It wasn't your intention, but it sounds like you did something pretty heroic. You tell the maiden to go home. This place is dangerous. She follows your advice and leaves the castle. Your castle. You are the new Overlord. Oh, the heroic underling end.
Okay, what is the underling missing now? So
just 2.
Instead of being resolute, there's something with the underlying.
So polite, antisocial, obedient, and resolute, and he's trusting. So we can go there. So polite. Wait. Polite, obedient, and resolute. And then trusting, and then antisocial.
Or you,
I don't even know if
you
merciful
don't want
matters.
merciful. It is. You don't want her
Is he
merciful.
trusting?
Because we haven't had her kill the underling from the underling's perspective. That's what that ending is.
I see. So trusting. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's give it a go.
Yep.
This one, that's the only way you can advance anything. The
Okay.
Overlord doesn't hear your pleas. She drives her claws into your chest. At least she made it quick. The traitor underling end. Oh
Okay.
no.
Okay,
I
so
think I
now
need to
you have to
use-
take off trusting.
Is this?
On
Oh,
the-
I see it. Or he is. I think he.
Oh,
has
so
to be
he's trusting, but the maiden is not resolute.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's how it is. Okay.
Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
We'll go back.
Put on a show.
I've actually never changed my
Actually,
mind.
yeah, wait a minute. That could have been a new ending. Whoops. Oh well. Tarn was getting hungry, so
I
she
am
ate
hungry.
the maiden. I'm feeling pretty hungry too. Okay.
So you've noticed that the maiden heard. Oh.
Capped her. Toss her in the dungeon.
You and your friend seize the maiden and bring her to the dungeon under the castle. It's empty, save for the decorative skulls. They're only here to make it feel more spooky, because they haven't done anything to the humans. The maiden is very upset. You leave her in the cell to continue scheming with your friend. But now a hero has arrived at the front gate. He's asking about a maiden, perhaps the very one you just locked up. The gatekeeper, who must have seen everything, tells the hero exactly what happened. What an idiot, you think. Why give the hero an excuse to start slaughtering us? The hero yells, "Prepare to face justice," and other such cliche hero lines before driving his sword into the gatekeeper's torso. You're small compared to a lot of your friends, so you're able to slip away without getting cut up by that sword. You get to thinking, if this hero took down the Overlord for you, everything might actually work out in your favor. You wait for things to die down outside before poking your head out. You spot the Overlord and hero locked in battle. They've worn each other down, making this very easy for you. Once an opening presents itself, you hit the back of the hero's head, knocking him out. She's like, oh. What are you doing? Couldn't you tell this was a duel? You don't respond. You have to carry out the assassination. You tackle her and rip her to shreds with your claws until she stops moving. You finish off the hero next. You can't let him revive and come after you later. Kind of a cheap victory, but it doesn't make any difference. He's the only one standing. Everyone who managed to survive comes crawling out of their hiding places. You are the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects now bow before you. You live in fear that they will one day betray you as you have betrayed your overlord. Lord Underling ending A. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 3? Wait, there are lost letters? Ah! Oh, I'm gonna get those letters if I finish everyone's endings.
That's how you do it.
Okay.
So let's look at the.
That's a lot. So I did. Well, that's a lot
I
too.
think the heroes is pretty close.
Okay. So Overlord. What?
So the hero finds the maiden. The Overlord is upset,
Do we have upset?
and then there's 2 branching paths. So the hero apologizes for what he's done versus what did you do last time? Tries to slay the Overlord. Yeah, every time you've killed the demons, the Overlord, you just immediately stab her. See?
I see.
So play as
I'll
the
just
hero.
do nothing for anybody. Wait, so I slay the demon, slaughters through the castle. Okay.
Kill everyone. Kill everyone again.
And
Ask
is this
what's
where I
going
asked?
on.
I see. She explains that she came here on her own and was never in any danger. She hesitantly asks why you're covered in blood.
And now you have to apologize.
I'm just catching up with chat. Oh, can we look at the letter? Oh, maybe. You don't know how to respond. The Overlord moves past you and out the door. To see her army in lifeless, bloody piles. She's wailing. It's horrible. This is your chance, hero. Oh.
So you can
Apologize. This is all just a big misunderstanding. She only has one eyeball right now. You hope she'll let this whole thing slide if you could just explain yourself. You've really tried, but the Overlord is inconsolable. She tears you apart and the maiden watches in silence. As you die, you can't help but think you probably deserved this. The tragic hero end. Okay, let's peek. Okay, so this one, she needs to be a martyr. So heroic and then okay, so.
Oh yeah, that's when you kill the maiden from the hero's perspective.
Yeah, oh, I don't think I've done that yet where he's like,
Right.
I killed a maiden. So slaughter.
Cut through. Destroy.
You lunge forward to put an end to the evil Overlord, but your blade pierces the maiden instead! She has sacrificed herself to protect this demon. He looks so confused. It takes you a moment to recover from the shock. The Overlord wails, "Why did you do that?" You're not sure if the question is directed at you. The Overlord strikes at you in vengeful rage. You parry and she is slain. Your sword feels heavy. You look at your hands, your clothes, blood. So much blood. You look to the fallen maiden, wondering what to tell the townspeople. Why would she protect the Overlord? She must have been brainwashed by demonic magic. You pick up the Overlord's head, wrapping it in your cape, and begin your long journey back to town. You will say that you were too late, that nothing could be done for the girl, but the Overlord is slain. There will be a celebration. Oh, that's so dark. Loyal hero end. He's not even gonna like bury the poor maiden? Okay. Everything is fine. Possessive. Okay.
Right.
I like he like pulls up his little sword.
Flee.
Oh, flee. I didn't actually read what else I had to do.
And then
Diplomatic, probably.
diplomatic. And then ask what's going on.
Oh, the Overlord
Okay.
objects to this. The maiden tries to tell her that she'll come right back, but the Overlord refuses to hear it. The maiden seems nervous. As a hero, it's your job to mediate situations like this. I just love to mediate. He pulls his sword. You tell the Overlord that if she doesn't let the two of you go, you'll have to assume she's evil. You'll be forced to vanquish her.
Fortunately, we have to assume that you are evil, Overlord.
You leave me no choice. Oh, the Overlord pauses before suddenly jumping on you. You are helpless as she disembowels you with your claws, or with her claws. How horrible! You came all this way only to be met with such a cruel fate. You should have destroyed these evil creatures while you had the chance. Your dying wish is for the maiden to somehow make it out of this alive. The naive hero end.
The poor hero. So now what? You have to dutiful.
So she's antisocial, and then she's
obedient.
obedient.
Then you just kill everything.
I kill everything. Okay, I didn't read that part. Ba-da-ba-bum. And she runs from you for some reason. You wonder what that's all about, but then you remember you're covered in demon blood. Not wanting to look like you're a crazy person chasing after her or anything, you nonchalantly walk back to town. As you walk past the town square, you notice the whole village is crowded around. Is that the maiden you saw earlier? Oh my gosh, so is she up on the pyre? She's bound to a wooden stake. The crowd is almost in a frenzy.
No.
Smoke begins to rise and you stand by idly as the flames consume the maiden. She must have done something horrible to desert. No. You decide to call it a day and return to your house, but you can't escape this sinking feeling. Maybe you are cut out for this role. That's why you should become a seamstress. The spectator, hero, and B. That one was so dark.
Okay, there's one more. So trusting.
So antisocial, obedient, and then we have to trust.
Wait, go back. Go back. What's the branch there? So you have to do what? Go left. 2.
Flee.
Flee from these, so you don't fight the demons. Okay.
Okay. believe her
her.
story. The air becomes dark and thick as you enter deep into demon territory. Evil miasma? No, you realize, it's just normal smoke. You see the maiden ahead, but she's stopped in her tracks. The Overlord's castle is engulfed in flames. So this is if we're not there.
They're not there when they burn
And
the
they
castle
burned the
down.
castle like her room. Oh my god. You had only taken an eye off the maiden for a second, but she's already disappeared. You get closer to the castle, but the smoke is so thick now, you think of turning back. The maiden might need your help, but you can barely see. She could be impossible to find. She could have been lying to you all along. Was this a trap? Would it be worth risking your life on that chance? Your legs feel heavy. No, going in would be suicide. You'll return to the villagers and tell them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The maiden was claimed by the demons. Bystander hero.
The bystander
A.
hero.
A letter fluttered down from beyond the curtain.
Yay.
You found lost letter number 1. Reset the stage. Can I actually peek at these letters? Oh, is this a letter? My love, it's blah, blah, blah. It just isn't fair at all, is it? For them to force us apart like this. It's unreasonable, cruel. I had to find an outlet for this grief somehow. So I decided to write, and I'll keep writing until the day you find me once more. And then maybe we could write a story together. I'll be waiting for that day. Forever yours, Tragedy. So he's doing all of this because he has a long lost love tragedy. My love, I've been feeling a little depressed lately. Many patrons have come to my theater, but none so far have stayed to experience every tale in its entirety. The critics haven't exactly been kind, but I understand. My stories aren't exactly crowd pleasers. Despite that, you always listen to the very end. I'm grateful for that. I hope to see you again soon. Forever yours, Tragedy. So I have to find letter 2 and 3, or 2 and 4, so I think that's finishing there.
We didn't even check
Ah,
what we
shit.
needed.
Skip. Oh, I never did this one. You yell, but a hero does not come. The demon is put off by your sudden shouting and asks for you to keep it down. You apologize. They seem more confused than hostile, which totally catches you off guard. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. You tell them that you were thinking maybe you could understand your role better if you were to hurry up and get taken away by a demon already. He's a little irritated that he's not listening. He agrees.
Okay, what if we... I don't even know what we
I don't know
turned
what we
on.
have or haven't. Hooray! She doesn't kick you out. Hooray!
Oh, there's the hero.
You're surprised to see him at first, until you realize he must have been sent to retrieve you and he hasn't done any bloody work. Confused, the hero asks what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. He expresses relief that the whole misunderstanding hasn't led to any horrible consequences. You apologize for causing trouble. Really? Didn't anyone read the note you left? Jeez.
Oh, she's still possessive though,
Oh.
so we will get an ending here. Oh wait, no, she's not possessive.
You'll be back soon.
Huh.
You're about halfway to the village when you feel something is off. Unable to shake your concern, you look back over your shoulder. No, the castle's engulfed in flames. Oh, so this is the one where she runs back,
Yeah.
but we get to see it from the maiden's perspective. I got this one by accident, by the way. Hello, Birding. Welcome. Okay. You have to be sure everyone is safe. You've taken off before the hero can even think of stopping you. You can see, or you scan the fleeing demons, but the Overlord isn't among them. Against your better judgment, you rush into the burning castle to find her. You quickly reach the Overlord's room, but the door is shut tight. The handle is just too hot to touch. You're too weak to force it open. You pound your fists against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? This is all because you'd forgotten your role. Only a hero could pull off this kind of thing. You start to cough. The smoke is too thick. You can hardly breathe. You realize you haven't got much time left now. You desperately head toward the stairs to save yourself. But the fire spread faster than you expected. You won't make it outside. You can't help but laugh. What a joke. A maiden saving an overlord. If you just stayed true to your role, things wouldn't have ended like this. This is exactly the kind of punishment you deserve. You let the demon fire cleanse your rotten soul?
God.
The selfless
Burning.
maiden be. Okay. We've done
good
all
on
of
that
them.
We gotta get
Oh, I've never been hungry from her perspective.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do that one next. That one will be fast. Hungry.
Shout for someone to come and save you.
The demon suddenly jumps you and starts biting a lot. How painful. This plan of yours was completely stupid, you'd think. Why couldn't you just been more patient? Why did you go looking for trouble? You aren't angry or anything. Of course, this was all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate, you guess. Bit by bit, you are swallowed by the demon until you are no more. Oh, okay. Oh, so I can go up here. So, antisocial.
Antisocial.
So let me make sure she is. Okay. And then trusting. He's trusting.
And disloyal.
And then disloyal.
And there are 2 branches from there.
So I can do 2 different things.
So depending on what's that one?
Captor.
Captor. So if he's captor, you get 1. If he's not captor, you get another.
Okay, so I'll go first, and then we can do captor next.
Okay. Introduce. Obey.
I don't remember what that was.
I think it was obey. Leave on your own. That's it. That's what we haven't done yet.
Oh, you can prove yourself without anyone's help. You make a run to the Overlord's castle, leaving the hero behind. A group of suspicious-looking demons stand just outside the entrance. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. They immediately notice you overheard them. Underling you recognize from before is the first to do something about it. This is just the way it has to be. They suddenly attack you in that moment, you regret having ever trusted the demons. You die instantly.
Damn.
So that's the one where.
So now we make him captor and he'll put us in jail instead of just kill us outright.
So he slaughtered her, and so that's when the hero walked up and saw her body.
Yeah, that's what the hero saw. No, captor.
They both start with a C. Leave on your own.
Yeah, it'll just be different.
They immediately notice you overheard them and decide to lock you in the dungeons before you can cause any trouble. You cry out, but the demons ignore your protests. You can't believe you escaped, possibly being thrown in a cell block or back in your village, only to be tossed in this awful place. This is terrible. What's going to keep those demons from harming the Overlord? You hope you can fend for yourself. You sure can. You hear the sounds of battle echoing through the halls outside. Did the hero follow you? If he's out there, your cries don't reach him. After a while, the violence seems to die down. It's impossible to tell what's happened. You continue to wait, but no one comes for you. Unable to escape, you rot in that cell? Oh god, that would take forever!
So, apparently the demon is hungry, or the underling's hungry by default, so if you pick the maiden as your first playthrough, you just get instantly eaten.
That's so funny! That's so funny! Yeah, that would have been great. I would have been like, what the hell is this game?
It's just like, hi, nice to meet you. Like, you're all polite.
Yeah.
And then just immediately get eaten.
Yeah, Schleiz, there's definitely the voice of the smitten going on. Okay, let's investigate.
What do we have now?
There's a lot going on. Let's do
That's
this
the true
one.
ending. What's that one? So you have to go...
Antisocial, dutiful, and then heroic.
So do you refuse to leave?
1 second. Antisocial.
Dutiful and heroic.
I don't know what he does. So, let's investigate what I do. Begin my story. Stay with the Overlord for a while.
Instead of leaving.
Okay.
Okay. Nice. Refuse to leave. Okay.
And then do nothing.
nothing.
Oh. The hero's blade pierces the Overlord as she lets out a horrible scream. You flinch. The Overlord is slain. The hero smiles and holds out his hand to you, saying it's time to go home. His glove is drenched with blood. Hesitantly, you take his hand. The hero guides you through the castle past the corpses of his enemies. Look at how haunted
yeah, we got
she
this
is.
one, and she was like really quiet, and he was like, she must be
Yeah.
shy.
Yeah, she must be shy. You try to keep your eyes at your feet. There's blood everywhere. You shut your eyes, but even then you can't escape the smell. All of this was because of you, wasn't it? You exit the castle and the hero leads you back to the village. Everyone celebrates the hero's great triumph over the demons. You feel sick, but you take part in the festivities regardless. Complacent.
Complacent, and that's funny.
I like that. Let's go over here. So,
gonna go
Antisocial. She stays.
diplomatic
Diplomatic.
instead of
And possessive. So
killing
antisocial.
everything. Yeah, because we didn't see that from her
And then if he's
perspective.
disloyal, but if he's not,
Okay, that's easy. Then just do one like this,
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
do
do
disloyal
disloyal.
next one. Hey Thompson, thanks for being here.
hello.
Glad you're enjoying the videos. Yep, Kingdom Hearts will have, there will be more Kingdom Hearts videos. Taryn's got a lot on her plate right now, though.
Uh-huh. I stay a while, right?
Yes, I believe that's right. I'm getting hungry. Okay, so she's not gonna let you leave.
You feel nervous. The hero puts on a brave face for you. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You leave me no choice. The Overlord suddenly jumps on the hero. She tears into him with his claws. So we saw this as the hero and also as the Overlord. You want to cry out, but the scream catches in your throat. You watch because you can't look away. Has she really been lying to you all along? You wonder if this is your punishment for questioning the divine plan. The Overlord approaches you now. You back yourself into a corner. Her expression is complicated. Being captured by the Overlord is a horrible way like this. Or being captured by the Overlord in a horrible way like this was your destiny after all. She vows to keep you very safe from now on. You're afraid to find out what that means, but there's no one left to save you. You belong to the Overlord now. The captured maiden and A.
So now put on disloyal.
Oh yeah,
Just do the same thing.
Bum, 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 bum. Refuse to leave. The Overlord stops, or rather, someone has stopped her.
Oh, that's right. He kills her and then becomes the Overlord.
Oh.
Forgot
Whatever
about that.
held back your scream before doesn't stop you this time. The Overlord is being ripped to shreds by one of her demon underlings. You think you recognize them, but it's hard to tell with all the blood. Everyone stop moving now. The room is silent, save for the underling's heavy breathing. You thank them for what you've done, even though it was awful. You feel like you've been rescued from a terrible fate. They look at you confused for a moment, but then puff out their chest. You should probably go home. This place is dangerous. You follow their advice and make your way out of the castle. You decide never to leave home again for the rest of your life. Escaped maiden and B.
Escaped maiden. She escaped.
So
Are
are
we
like the
getting
A's
close?
and the B's like
We have one more.
I guess
There's
that-
2 ways to get to the endings, I think. Like certain ones.
Oh, I see. So this was like would be like A and this would be like B or something. I get it.
So what is that one? The main over here is the underling's plot to kill the Overlord and goes back to warn her.
So
And but then
Oh, there's a
this is
lot.
you watching the Overlord not be merciful.
oh, because she was merciful. Okay. So she's antisocial. And
Diplomatic.
then he's diplomatic. So let's see here.
Turn on merciful as well. Or wait, no, merciful
No.
needs to be off. You're right.
So
then
then he's
disloyal.
disloyal. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
And then what do you have to do?
meet the Overlord, antisocial. I stay with the Overlord for a while. He's diplomatic. Underling's disloyal. I overhear the plot. I go back to warn her, and then she's not merciful, so she's gonna kill.
Yep. Perfect.
Refuse to leave.
We did it!
Ah, we got all the way
Everything's
here. The Overlord's claws pierce the underling's chest. They scream an awful scream. She digs her and twists her claws into the poor thing while we continue to pray. But there's no saving any of you now. You, the Overlord, the hero, and the underling's corpse are consumed by flames.
And curtain. Devout maiden.
End scene. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You
Letter.
found lost letter number 2. Eee! We're getting so close. My love, I finally fulfilled a childhood dream of mine. Yes, that's right. I opened up my very own theater. You'd be so proud if you could only see it. I know how much it would have meant to you to be at my side on opening night. I'm sorry for going ahead without you, but I thought if my theater could become world famous, then maybe you just might hear of it, wherever you are. Forever yours, Tragedy. Okay,
So now it's just the Overlord, right?
so
Oh boy, we got our work cut out for here.
lets the underling have the day off, allows the maiden to stay in chat. Dutiful.
Dutiful. Okay. Okay, day off. Let her stay.
The hero starts babbling insincere apologies and excuses,
Oh, this is when he killed
realizing his
everyone.
wrongdoing. But you are far beyond hearing that kind of bullshit. You have had it with these humans, always murdering your servants for no reason. You can no longer hold yourself back and lash out at the hero. She's feeling bad after. When you regain control, there's nothing left of the hero. The maiden has fled in terror.
She fled in
Oh
terror.
no, that's why she's sad. You are alone. The wrathful overlord end. I was like, maybe it's the lonely one.
Okay, so now
He's dutiful and heroic.
that means he's gonna kill you.
Uh-oh. Day off. Or stay a while. There we go. Oh.
We're dead.
We're dead. You look down to see a blade protruding from your chest. Oh, that was careless of you. So this is how you die, stabbed in the back by some cowardly hero. What a joke. You're supposed to be the ruthless one. That's right, humans can't be trusted. None of this is what they're capable of. You should have remembered that before letting one in. They're running off. You watch as the hero takes the maiden's hand, leading her through the sea of corpses he'd left in his wake. Captured by a demon. At least she got what she came here for. You join
like,
your army in eternal
Oh dear,
slumber.
you are dead.
Oh god.
Okay, what's next? Let's save that true one for last. It's
This
kind of
one, yeah.
long. So
Half
day
day
off,
off.
and then tell her to go home.
She's
obedient.
And I wake up.
You wake up.
He's a coward.
He's a coward. Make her obedient as well.
Day off. Better go home. You'd love to have all the conversation in the world with your new friend, but having a human girl here will definitely cause trouble. You put you put on your mean face and tell her to get lost. The maiden does what she's told and takes her leave. You figure you might as well go back to bed for now. But you don't get a rest for very long. Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed in flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What is this? And the little demon guy's like hiding
He's
in the closet.
Yeah.
Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being usurped? They have zero foresight. What castle will they rule if this one burns? You don't want to believe that your underlings have betrayed you, but this is no accident. These ungrateful bastards, you choke on the thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. You'll see them in hell. The burned overlord ending. Okay. So she's a tyrant.
Tyrant.
Hungry. Oh, overlord awakens, and then he's a coward.
So just turn off coward this time, right?
I think he needs to also be a coward.
You're on the wrong character.
And then he's a coward.
Yeah,
Oh,
you already got that one. So what's the other one?
disloyal.
So turn off coward and make him disloyal. There you go.
You're awakened by one of your underlings. They've brought you a hero who requires...
Missing maiden because he ate the maiden.
Oh, you tell him you don't know anything. Humans never really visit this place. He believes you and goes home, to your surprise. You figured he might try to fight you, but you're glad to get back to your nap instead. Until you wake up to something completely unexpected. One of your underlings is tearing your throat out.
Oh god.
You try to struggle, but you can tell you've already mortally wounded. What have you done to deserve this kind of ending? You curse at them, choking on your own blood. You die, wondering if you could have done anything to prevent this. Assassinated Overlord Ed? Oh my god.
Alright. Narrowing it down, there's 2 left.
Okay.
So, what
Tyrant,
did we need? We needed the hero.
hungry,
It's the exact same thing, except the hero needs something.
disloyal, and then trusting.
Perfect. Tyrant.
What the hell
I
happened?
don't know. Did we already get that one? Wait a minute. Maybe we needed something else. Go back to it.
So,
Trusting.
tyrant,
Work.
hungry, wake up, Disloyal. Trusting. Wait, is he hungry? Trusting. Was he hungry?
Did we do something wrong there? Wait, you're on the wrong one.
Hungry. Awakens. Oh, he's not. He can't be a coward. I don't have him as a coward. Okay, I don't know. I did something weird.
Try it again.
Tyrant. Why is that one?
Okay. So...
Maybe I just need to play it out. And not skip.
Wait a minute. Go back to the bad end. And then do not hungry, but make the princess, the maiden, I think, needs to be obedient. Yeah.
Oh.
Do that one. So make him not hungry and then make her obedient. Tyrant. Okay.
You told the underling to do their job, not drag strangers back to your room. Looks like they took an unauthorized break away from the castle. You scold them, but ultimately you're a little interested in this guest. You let them off easy. That underling's not so bad.
I wish I could just click a button and I wouldn't be hungry.
It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been very impatient thinking about her impending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. You appreciate her honesty, but will regret to inform her you never had any plans to capture any humans. She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough. How can I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists she stays and talks to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say.
So I think we're antisocial now.
Oh. You wake up to the sounds of battle. A hero is cutting down your army. As the Overlord, it's your job to take charge of these kinds of situations. You rush out to end this hero's pitiful existence. Vile demons! I shouldn't have believed for a second that you were anything but pure evil. I'll exterminate all of you. You don't really get what he's going on about, but you engage regardless. A girl's gotta defend her people. You clash again and again, but the hero isn't going down easily. You're both dangerously low on health, waiting for the other to make a move. When one of your underlings appears behind him, they knock the hero unconscious. You kind of appreciate it, but can't they see this was a duel? They don't respond. You sense murderous intent. The servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. They've done too much damage. You can barely move now. Your blood is everywhere. You can't believe this has happened to you. Why has this happened to you? You've been slain by your own underling. Betrayed Overlord.
Terran would defend all of you in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I would.
Just give her a hammer big enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now you have to not be merciful with the little guy.
Okay, so
I think you can get there from that route. You just need to let the maiden stay. Go to the right. See, let her stay, and then trusting, resolute.
I need to be antisocial, right?
I mean, you're playing. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, I see.
Let the maiden hero go, and then trusting, resolute, and then what is the disloyal? Yeah.
Wait, so trusting,
resolute. That should work.
Okay.
Skip. That's fine. Let her stay. And then let him go.
Oh.
There we go.
The maiden suddenly bursts into your room accompanied by a hero. Oh, I'm killing the little guy.
Yeah.
She's trying to frantically communicate something to you, but you're still half asleep. They tell you a group of demons is after your life. You don't really grasp the urgency of the situation. One of your underlings barges in next, shouting that the humans are liars. They're followed by another group of demons, crying that everything was that first underling's plan. Everyone is shouting over each other now, and it's very annoying. You yell at all of them to shut their traps. You have no doubt that your servants will let their ambition cloud their judgment and lead them to try to take your throne. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my feet. Saying that made you feel very Overlord-like. You aren't sure if you have the strength to back it up, though. Lately, all you do is sleep. But then they start muttering something about plan A, and suddenly slam your door shut. You, the maiden, and the hero, and one of your underlings are trapped inside. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. The underling pounds the door, cursing at their friends for betraying them. The hero pounds on the door as well, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. So this is how you'll die. Burned alive in your own room by those you thought you could trust. You should have expected this from a bunch of idiot demons, though. You notice the maiden crying. Why does she have to die over something that has nothing to do with her? Perhaps she was cursed from the moment she spoke to you. You wonder if you're cursed as well. You're so filled with anger and frustration. You don't even notice that you grabbed the underling those traitors blamed everything on. They cried for mercy, saying that they were dragged into this plot, knowing they'd be killed if they took your side. They cried that they didn't want to have to kill you. You almost feel sorry for them. But then I take retribution. You pierce their chest with your claws. They scream. The hero backs away. He is wise to not interfere. They've stopped moving, but you keep digging and twisting your claws into them. It doesn't make you feel any better. The underling's corpse burns along with you and the two humans. The spiteful overlord end.
We did it.
A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 4. Let's read the 4th letter. My love, do you remember when we first met? I had just finished one of my scripts. One I was quite proud of, in fact. As I read it aloud, you happened to pass by. What a terrible ending, you said. Why should those poor fools have to die? You were so rude. You wouldn't accept any of my justifications, and yet you managed to convince me. It really would be better if everyone could just live in harmony, however unrealistic that felt. I look back fondly on that day, even now. I wonder if somewhere you were thinking of it too. Forever yours, Tragedy.
So now, I guess.
So I've done. Oh, do I do this thing now?
Congratulations,
you've explored every path. Aww.
We did it.
We did it. So is there more on this one, or did I do everything?
You get the truest true ending.
Ooh.
So what happens now?
It can't end like this.
Okay.
You want to answer the maiden's final prayers. You've decided to find a way to save everyone, but retracing the paths you've seen so far, there doesn't need to be any room to avoid a bad ending. Is there really nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end? If there's nothing you can do by acting from within their story, maybe it's time to take things into your own hands.
Yay!
Ooh, we can save Tragedy.
Can do it again. Let's go.
You boldly insert yourself into the story and use your incredible power to warp everyone to safety. You didn't know you could do that. What's going on here? You take a moment to get a good look at yourself. You are you, but why are you pitch black? You feel that body doesn't accurately represent you, but you move past it. The hero, maiden, underling, and overlord have all been staring at you two. They're so confused. They're like, we were in a burning room? They look like they don't really know what they're supposed to do right now. You guess that's because you're usually the one guiding them. What will you say to them? Should I do? I've come to save you.
Yeah, you didn't say that one last time.
You explain to the group that you've witnessed their many terrible intertwining fates, and now you're searching for a good ending. Of course, this makes no sense to any of them. Only the maiden understands your compassion. My prayers have been answered. You must be her god? No, you are merely a player. If there was any god here, they'd be the final boss. That's how these role-playing games go. So, now you've realized what the real true ending must be. Are you doing the voice?
Now, enough of this. I admit I've been encouraging you all along, but a self-insert story? How passe.
You watch helplessly as tragedy descends from the heavens. You didn't honestly believe you were the only one who could force your way onto the stage, did you?
I'm the narrator, storyteller, god of this world. Call me Tragedy if you'd like.
Darkness envelops your party. You don't mind if I send each of them back to relive one of their many bad endings, right? You are alone in the darkness with me, Tragedy. I feel like sometimes these are Tragedy's lines.
I sincerely hope you've been enjoying your time in my theater. Though I can't abide you stealing the show without permission. It's quite disrespectful.
Oh, I think I did this one, so should I say I want to see something new?
Sure. I hope he is writing letters to comedy. That'd be funny. Are you trying to say my bad endings have gone out of style? You have some nerve.
You think defeating me might just be the only way to see a better ending. It's all that's left for you, isn't it?
Well, this does sound like it could be entertaining. Show me what you got.
Time to fight,
Fight
God.
God.
Did I do?
You did both last time.
Let's try defending. That's what I was like thinking. It's tragedy speaking as both. Oh, is that all? You'll never defeat me like that. Do I
Let me
say
try
you're
that
right?
again. That's funny.
You don't truly exist in this world after all. You've witnessed all 41 of my painstakingly crafted endings. You must be as much of a masochist as me. I commend your thought.
Thoroughness.
Oh, yeah.
Surely these characters have a special place in your heart. They're still suffering backstage, you know. It's a shame they couldn't make it here to the end of the world.
That's right. You came here to save them. You can't do this alone. I feel like I did something where I like didn't fight him.
It's the sewing.
The sewing hero.
The hero.
He wants to sew. He's overjoyed.
I'm getting deja vu.
Uh-huh. He'll now fight alongside
Oh, that's cool. Sam pointed out your health is the same as the amount of bad endings you've seen.
Oh.
So you have 41 health this time.
I agreed to follow you, but I didn't expect to face something like this.
The hero has arrived. We really couldn't have a final boss battle without him.
You're the one who's been killing us. Murder! I can't truly call myself a hero until I see you defeated.
We'll see about that.
Oh, I have a lot more health, yeah.
So I guess you can just call in everybody, right?
Yeah.
It's the maiden.
So how do I spare tragedy? Like, what did I
She is
click that didn't
maidenless.
spare?
She is maidenless. Call in the squad, Taryn.
Please guide me! The maiden's gonna fight alongside you.
You wound me, dear maiden. Is tragedy really such a terrible thing to behold?
I remember now. I remember all the awful things you put us through.
Then this shall be familiar to you as well.
She's really cute. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate.
It's the underling.
He's bored, so he wants to do anything but work. Whee! Underling will now fight alongside you. What the fuck? You didn't say anything about a boss battle.
The underling, you must be desperate to call on such an unreliable ally.
Huh? If I beat this guy up, all my problems will be over?
Oh, but it won't be that easy.
Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. No! Summon. The Overlord is completely not on fire. Who are you?
Overlord's so done with everything.
She is. I have no interest in waging war on humans. I will follow you. Eee! This is tragedy. She looks so cool.
Ah, you've brought the Overlord. I don't stand a chance.
You prevented me from attaining peace for long enough. Prepare to die.
Ha ha ha, I hope you're prepared to face your deaths as well.
Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. She's pissed. Now the whole party's
Now the
here.
whole party's here. Can you solve my final puzzle? Which combination of behaviors will open the path to your true ending? Show me.
Okay, so did this have to do with the thing first?
I think he did willpower, hope, tenacity, and ambition.
I think I did. Like, do I need to do that again?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's reeling. Hope.
Knock me out, come back stronger. I've reached my true ending with my own power. This is it. With everyone's hearts united, you take aim towards your best possible futures. Ah! You all unleash one final attack to destroy tragedy once and for all.
You've done it. You've managed to defeat me. A tragic ending for tragedy itself. I love it. I must thank you all for fulfilling your roles respectively, or perfectly. The hero as himself. Everybody's as themselves.
So funny. Enough of this nonsense. We defeated you, so die already.
Don't worry, I'll be making my exit shortly. Finally, thank you most of all. We couldn't have made it here without you. Yes, my bad end theater did contain a truly good ending after all. I apologize for antagonizing you for so long. I want to deliver a satisfying story. Was I able to do it? I wonder. So what if we're not satisfied this time?
He's like, huh?
Well, I did my best. Happy endings shouldn't always come easily. Reality is not so kind. But you've earned this one. Here's your true ending.
Did I get this last time? Did I spare him? Yeah, I had like 15 health. I thought I was gonna die the first time around. Oh, coming up. I see.
It's the old man shaking hands with the overlord.
That's so cute. And they're in the tower being friends. Aww. The little lyrics are singing.
What a sweet
the
game.
book. He finished his book. He was writing it last time. The lyrics are new.
What's gonna happen?
Welcome, Benedict, just for the ending, yup. Oh, we're like walking and it has all the ribbons. Yeah, that's a really cool detail, Zarek. Look at the papers. We got the notes. The flower.
Aww.
Your true end. Something's missing.
What's missing? Yeah, that wasn't there last time.
Oh, we're sitting in the audience. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, what? Still here? The curtain has closed for the final time. I'm shutting down my theater. There are no more tragedies left for me to tell after all. There's one more.
Wait, do I ask? It's. I feel like that's probably
I
going
feel
to be
like
the
it's
same
the same
thing.
thing, yeah. Me? You'd like to know why I started the theater? Ha ha ha, because I'm obsessed with bad endings, of course.
Remove the mask. Oh. You gently raise your fingers to the cracks in my mask. Piece by piece, it falls apart into your hands, revealing. I should have warned you this might affect what you think of my stories. You can't help but compare my face to the maidens. I'm not her, but it's not like she isn't me necessarily. That's how it is with fiction. Would you like to hear, not another ending, but the truth? I love that because the maiden, the whole thing was like everything was caused by her action in the very beginning of going to the Overlord. Tell me. This reminds me of in Don't Starve, Wendy's sister, Annabelle, Annabeth. What's her name? You may already know this, but it doesn't have a happy ending. First, I'll set the stage.
The maiden was the real main character all along.
Yeah, Abigail. The maiden was the main character all along. I love this. In this world, there are no such things as demons or even heroes, really. There was a girl eager to set out to fulfill some sort of destiny. That part was true. She met someone, another girl. A running theme, isn't it? The maiden and the Overlord. Oh yeah, because they both were like, I'm not sure how she thinks about me. The two were inseparable, and for a time, everything was just wonderful. But their families, the communities they came from, neither could approve of their relationship. That is the reality for many. This pair was no different. Despite their best efforts, the world was intent on pulling them apart. We used to like the types of stories where love conquers all, where the strength of your love will put you through any hardships and everything is okay in the end. I lost her, and then I started this theater. Aww. But the story does have a happy ending. Huh? Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh, I'm the Overlord! I was hoping to find you. It's you! Oh, they're hugging! It's been so long! I thought I'd never see you again! It's a happy story, everybody! It's a happy story. Well, how, just to be fair, I'm a Wendy main too. I think it's because I'm tired and I've only had 2 cups of coffee.
Only 2 cups.
You always think of the worst endings. I wasn't about to give up just because things got difficult. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner? I feel like such a fool. I want to do like the haughty Overlord voice, but it's the moment's too sweet. I could say the same to you. You knew I could never resist giving your stories a happy ending, so of course I would be drawn to a place like this. Yes, but I didn't think it would actually work. Sometimes everything does turn out okay in the end. Thank you for reminding me of that. I love you. I love you too. Aww, this was so sweet. Now truly everyone can live happily ever after. Tragedy's end. Oh, that was so sweet. And it's closed.
You did it.
I did it. I completed a game. Would that be called platinuming it?
You have to get all the achievements to platinum a game.
Damn it. But I did all the endings.
Good work, Taryn. Now I think it's time for lunch.
Definitely time for some lunch. Yeah, Marianne plays games. We joined right at the end. That was such a twist. I love that so much. Yes, Smart, you should be horrified. If I go beyond 2 cups of coffee, you don't even know what's gonna happen. I get all the hugs. Yeah, this was such a cute... I love how gruesome all the different options were sometimes. Eee! I did! I completed the game! I love lunch too. Are any of you guys having lunch? I think we might do chicken. I know Nick was feeling the tacos, but we might end up just doing chicken. I'm not entirely sure.
Because it'll be quicker.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I did all the achievements. I'm 2 achievements short for the platinum. I'll lose the fight with tragedy and restart my progress. Oh my god. You're having breakfast? Chicken tacos? That sounds good.
Oh my god, I'm so hungry.
Nick is so hungry. We need to put him out of his misery.
Target and I can't even like read the names. I'm so hungry.
The hunger. You're about to have lunch? Valheim is your lunch. Valheim would make a good lunch. Oh my gosh, okay, so it's night dinner. Okay, Ray, what did you have for lunch? 10 p.m. Yeah, that is a bit late for lunch, Linus. Maybe you can think about lunch for tomorrow. Ooh, pasta. That sounds good. I feel like we definitely are going to be having spaghetti. Maybe tonight, honestly.
Oh my god, spaghetti sounds so good.
We can do chicken for lunch and then spaghetti for dinner. I think that sounds delicious. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the Domina flashbacks for having to start all my progress. Oh my god, no thank you. It's so funny. Couches, it's very possible. I was excited to expand my horizons with some more of the visual novels. But I definitely am curious some of the other endings. Because I think did we get 2 out of your 3 favorites or not even 2 yet? Yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day or night. Because I know for some of you it's like 10 p.m. and then for some of you it's, first thing in the morning. Rigatoni with meatballs and marsala sauce, galactize. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
I think you're like single-handedly killing like a burrito. Oh my god. I have to stop announcing what everyone's having.
Hungry.
Nick is like withering away.
Let's rate a Don't Starve player since we're
Ooh,
talking
perfect.
about Abigail.
Yeah.
I can finally get some lunch.
Hello, Black Arrow.
Oh, Black Arrow, what's up? Good to see ya.
It ended happily, DeBlue. It ended happily.
There was a good ending to
It
that.
was.
It turns out there was a good ending. Oh, you were here the whole time. Well, I'm glad to see you. Oh, all right, let's get a raid going. I'm hungry.
Oh. Go forth and have a great rest of your day, everybody. Thanks for joining. This was quite the adventure. And thank you, Nut Dude, for gifting us this game.
Huge shout out to Nut Dude, everybody. What a legend.
Yeah, JMA Blazer,
Oh,
welcome.
you just missed it.
Hopefully
we'll
be
see
back
you either Wednesday or next week.
Yeah.
And we do have a video coming out this upcoming Sunday.
Yeah, not today, but next.
I have
next
no
Sunday.
words because I'm too hungry.
Oh.
Whoops. Did I send? Oh, I have to send you all. Okay, goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
I'm losing my mind.